Right guys, we're live. Welcome everybody. Napoli versus Liverpool, the UEFA Champions League. You're all very welcome to the Anfield Agenda YouTube channel. I'm your host Craig and I'll be taking you through today's watch along of the game. It's a big one, guys. The team news is in. We'll get to that in a couple of minutes. I want to know how you're feeling. Are you nervous? We see Paris Saint-Germain at the minute. They're pissing all over Red Star Belgrade. Last time I seen it was 4-0 already. A couple of goals for the YouTube football that it is Neymar. But look, fuck them. We're only concerned about Liverpool Football Club and the game against Napoli. I want to know how you're feeling. I'm sure you guys have seen the team news. We'll get into it. Let's just wait for the chat to fill up a little bit more, because there's going to be people all around the world who want to tune in, join with us, enjoy this watch along, have a bit of crack along the way, and hopefully cheer the Reds on to 3 points. I have to be honest, I've seen the teams, of course, and I'm happy. Very happy. It's the midfield that I spoke about during the week, but look, we'll get into it a little bit more. Connor's delighted because whichever way we set up the scheduling of this stream worked today, which is brilliant for us. As you guys know, we had some technical issues that stopped us being here for the last one, but we're live today and we're ready to go. Great to have everybody with us. Sean is there, Kieran, Darren, our own Connor, Louis, how are we? Squisms, lots of people in already. Thank you very much for joining us. Right guys, let's get straight into it. What we want to have a chat about, the team selection for today. So Liverpool have gone with the tried and trusted Alisson Becker in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back, Robbo of course at left back, Gomez and Virgil van Dijk in the centre. The midfield is the one that I spoke about during the week, the one that I believed would start. So we've got Gini Wijnaldum, we've got James Milner, and we've got Naby Keita. I think most people will be happy with that trio. I'm over the moon. But then up top, I thought we may see a change. I thought Sturridge may have forced his way into the manager's plans. But no, he stuck with the three reliables, Firmino, Mane, Salah, and you cannot really argue with that. Once those three gentlemen are in the team, you can't complain, can you? So I'm sure you guys are happy as well. Love to know your score predictions. We've got quite a while before the game starts, so we can get through this and we can have a bit of a laugh along the way. 45 odd minutes or so before the game starts, so we can have a bit of fun. Let's see how everybody's feeling. Luke is in, says, hi Craig, 3-1, come on the Reds. Who do you think is going to do well for Liverpool? I have a feeling Mane is going to score today, guys. I don't know why. I've said it to Connor earlier on when we were having a chat. I just have a feeling that Sadio is going to do it today. He loves the Champions League. We've seen him away at Porto last year, of course, banging in a hat-trick. So I've got a good feeling. I've got my Champions League shirt on today. Complete with the Champions League badges and all, as you can see here. So I'm ready to go. Full on Champions League mode. I'm buzzing for this one. What a week of football that is, especially if you're a Liverpool fan. We've got the game tonight against Napoli. And then we've got McGregor fighting on Saturday night, which leads us nicely into the game against Manchester City on Sunday. If you're a football fan, if you're a sports fan, this is a fucking brilliant week. So kick back, folks. Enjoy it. Thank you for joining us here on Anfield Agenda for tonight's stream. It's a pleasure to have you all with us. If you're a regular, thank you for rejoining us. If you're new to the channel, thank you for giving us a try. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button though, guys, and drop a like on the video as well. What channel is it on? BT Sport 3. As you can see, Connor's in there sorting everybody out with the replies. Thank you, buddy, for that one. So it's great. I feel like a real professional here, having Connor in the background, being able to do the chat and reply to people and stuff. Makes my life an awful lot easier. Lalu is in the house. How are you? I'm happy with this lineup, said Louis. Red or Dead said, hi Craig, looking forward to this one. Hopefully Salah hits form tonight. As you can see, by the way, one of the big things for me tonight, the camera looks, I don't look like I'm orange anymore. I've changed the camera. I've got a different camera for tonight's one, so I think I look a little bit more regular than I have on some previous ones. So that makes me feel better. The team selection makes me feel great. I'll go through the Napoli team in a few minutes. I just want to wait for a few more people to join. But it's all good, folks. We're set for a really good game of football. I'm not sure if you guys seen Melissa Reddy. If you're on Twitter, I'm assuming you're following Melissa Reddy because she's an excellent journalist. But anyway, Melissa put up a little video of the walk around the outside of the field, and there's like a trench that goes between the field and the stadium, or the fans inside the stadium, and the walk inside that little trench towards the media room, it looked really intimidating, and that's supposed to be for the media, so I wonder what the atmosphere will be like inside the stadium tonight. Napoli fans are known for being loud and boisterous. Italian fans in general are, of course, but so are the Reds. Liverpool fans are some of the best fans in the world. Actually, fuck it, Liverpool fans are the best fans in the world. So can't wait to see what the travelling cops sound like tonight as well. Can you live stream the fight as well? I've hummed and hawed about that one all week, mate. I have to be honest. Part of me said do it, but I did the Triple G Canelo fight, and I have to be honest, it didn't do anywhere near as well as our football streams do. In fact, I'd almost say it fell on its arse and it was a waste of our time. Our football streams, our watch-alongs here do really, really well. But I don't know what happened, man. The fight just didn't go with it. The McGregor fight, I would love to. If I thought it would do well, honestly, I'd love to, because that's going to be one hell of an event. Louis said Keita is starting tonight, which is great to see. It is. It is. And I think we're starting to see the best of Naby Keita now for Liverpool. It might have taken him a while to adjust, but we all know what he's capable of. We all know why we bought Naby Keita and what type of a footballer he is. I think somebody's asked me, did I stick my money on a VVD header? You know I did. You know I did. You know Craig always sticks a fiver on a VVD header. What did I get him at today, actually? Let me just check for you guys while I'm on. I know I got him at reasonable odds. I just want to absolutely check what it was. I think it was 22 to 1, but bear with me while I just double check on it. One sec. Wait, where's the VVD header? Virgil van Dijk to score a header. 22 to 1 I got it for today, so I'm pretty happy with that one. Lambeg Loyalist is in the house. Delay on the audio on your lips. Is anybody else getting a delay? Connor, you're watching this back. I'm sure there's no delay at our end. Connor, if there's a delay, buddy, let me know. Anybody else having a delay? Because I haven't seen anybody mention it yet except for Lambeg Loyalist. Lord of Decay has gone for a 5-1 win for the Reds today. That's a massive scoreline, buddy. I love your confidence. Absolutely love it. It'll be 3-2 to Liverpool, said. Is it all 8 chips, or all 8 clips, excuse me. Up Liverpool, YouTube said, hope we don't get any fours or spammers in here tonight. You know we will. You know we're going to get a few of them. Well, this is part of the joy. It's part of the fun of doing these watch-alongs. And it's why we have the best mods in the business as well. Do you think Sturridge will score a banger? He'll have to come on first, buddy. He's not starting tonight's game. But we know what Danny's capable of. We've seen it. He came close against Chelsea. The delay has corrected itself, said YouTube. Didn't a Liverpool fan get injured earlier? Louis, honestly, mate, I haven't got a clue. I have not had a chance to check much news today. I've been so busy getting set up for this and looking after the family stuff that I haven't had a chance to read up on news. A couple of people as well, Connor, if you're watching, saying slight delay, although you're seeing it at your end. It's slightly, let me know if you're okay for me to take over on the laptop. Buddy, work away. Hop on here. I'll keep the chat going, keep people in. Do you know what? While Connor's doing that, actually, while Connor's going to sort out the delay, I will let you guys know about the Napoli team. I'm not sure if you've seen it. It's a millisecond, says Lambeg Loyalist. So, do you know what, mate? I'm a perfectionist, probably like yourself. So even a millisecond is enough to piss me off. I like things to be right. I like you guys to enjoy these watch-alongs. And Connor's going to jump on there now and sort it out a little bit. So bear with us. But I'll keep going. I'll get you through Napoli's team. I'm sure maybe some of you guys have seen the red selection, but you haven't seen who Napoli have started with tonight. So they've gone for David Ospina in goal. They've gone for, is it Maximovic, Koulibaly, Albiol, Mario Rui, Alan, Hamšík, Fabian, Callihan, Milik, Insigne. So the big news, I suppose, from a Napoli perspective is that Dries Mertens is on the bench. Dries Mertens doesn't start this game, which it came as a shock to me. I was fully expecting Dries Mertens to play. When you've got a player of his quality, and I know he's getting on in years, but to not have him starting, I suppose he's good to bring off the bench. If you're a Napoli fan, it's great to have Dries Mertens coming off the bench, but for us, do you take it as a bit of a bonus? I don't know. Just looking back to the rest of the team, we know what Hamšík is capable of. I spoke during the week about Hamšík not being really able to play 90 minutes at full speed anymore, so you'll most probably see them get maybe an hour, 70 minutes out of Hamšík, and then he'll be replaced. He's pretty regularly replaced, to be fair. Who else have we got there? Albiol as well, great player. Mario Rui, excuse me, he was sent off last weekend against Juventus, so he's probably going to be fully up to make amends for the mistakes that he made during the week. Looking back again, we know of course about Andrés Milik. He came in to replace Higuain when Higuain went to Juventus. Didn't quite work out for him yet. He scored some goals and stuff, but he had a big injury. So again, Milik has a lot to prove. And then of course there's Insigne. Insigne is he's a really fucking frustrating player, if I'm being honest. You look at Insigne and you see what he's capable of, but then you see him do some really silly shit as well. You see him sometimes take too much out of the ball. And I've spoken about this on occasions. I just feel that he thinks that he has to make things happen for Napoli at times. He feels under a little bit too much pressure. I don't know. Maybe think Steven Gerrard-esque for Liverpool in years gone by. He needs to start trusting his teammates a little bit more, in my humble opinion. But look, we're not here to big up fucking Napoli. We're here to big up Liverpool. And I'm over the moon with the 11 we've went for tonight. It shows how seriously Jurgen Klopp is treating this game, and of course how seriously we're treating the competition. You wouldn't expect anything else. Red or Dead said, Craig, can I get a spanner please, mate? Buddy, honestly, tonight isn't the night to get me to ask these things. It moves so quickly in here. Remind me tomorrow and I'll look after you, or ask Connor. Connor can hit you up with a spanner there if he's watching. I'm in the stadium now, said Corey Shelley. Seriously, mate, whoop us over a picture there on fucking Twitter if you get a chance, at Anfield Agenda. Would love to see it. Don't forget, and enjoy the game, Corey. First and foremost, mate, enjoy the game. Wow, inside the stadium. Oh, fuck, I'm so jealous, Corey. You enjoy it, buddy. It's going to be a cracking game. Guys, don't forget, after tonight's game in the post-match show, myself and Connor, and I'll be joined by Connor in the post-match show tonight, so you'll get to hear Connor's thoughts and opinions. We'll be giving away another shirt with thanks to our friends at Score Draw. So if you haven't entered the competition yet, go over to the Anfield Agenda Twitter account, at Anfield Agenda, and over there you'll see a Score Draw post. We ask you to pick your favourite shirt from 4 shirts. All the details of the competition are on there. We'll be giving that shirt away straight after the game on the post-match show. And again, massive thank you to our friends at scoredraw.com who've been looking after us recently and will be working with going forward and doing more giveaways. So lots to look forward to there as well. We love giving away free shit, you know that. We've given away 7 or 8 shirts now over the past couple of months. And long may it continue, because nothing gives me more pleasure than giving stuff away. It just feels great. As well, if you go on to scoredraw.com, you want to treat yourself to a shirt. I know I have. I've bought a couple recently. We can give you a 10% discount code. Connor put it into the chat there in a couple of seconds. The code, if anybody wants it really quickly, is the number 3, the word score all uppercase, so SCORE, and the number 10. So 3SCORE10. Go on to scoredraw.com and that'll get you 10% off anything on the website. And it doesn't have to be a Liverpool top. That'll get you 10% off any of the Inter Milan shirts, Juventus shirts, AC Milan shirts. If you're a Football League fan, lots and lots and lots of other class products on there. So again, lots of love to Score Draw, and thank you for that one. Paul Gormby's going LA, mate. I'm loving it. I'm fucking loving it. As the minutes go by here, the tension's building and I'm getting worked up a little bit more. Kaden Masterclass said Firmino. Raptor said, I'm really looking forward to my Hitachi. Oops, said Raptor. It's a beautiful shirt, mate. I can see why you like it so much. The thing about that Hitachi shirt, I think it's a 70, is it 78 or 74? That Raptor's talking about. The home and away are both as good as each other. Insigne will score a free kick, says Murtaza. Mate, we've got Alisson in goal. Relax. It'll be all good. Alisson knows what to expect from Insigne. He's faced him many times from his days at Roma. I say many times, probably three or four. Luke Skywalker said, I hope the Napoli boys have all had their spaghetti. They'll need the carbs tonight. No racism there whatsoever. None shown. No casual racism just thrown in there from Luke. Man, Luke. Can I get a spanner please, Craig, mate? I watch all of your streams, says Beats. To be honest, Beats, and I have to be truly honest about this, mate, I've never noticed you in the chat before. Honestly, I haven't. So we usually give out the spanners to people who we know are on the streams every night, and you may well be somebody in the background, sir, so I'm not calling you a bluffer or anything like that. But again, these aren't the streams to be asking for these things because they move so quickly. Get us on the post-match show or get us on tomorrow night's stream, and of course we will look after as many of you as we can. Mark Dossie said, Craig going for a 4-0 win tonight with the top 3 clicking. I really feel there's a goal in this for Sadio, and I'd love Mo, of course, to get his name on the score sheet as well, because he deserves it. I've seen the love Liverpool fans have been showing all week to Mohamed Salah, and it's been warming for the heart, because you'd expect nothing less. We look after our players, and if he doesn't... Can you give me a single clap on screen, said Connor? Absolutely. There you go, buddy. Yeah, a lot of love shown towards Mohamed Salah from Liverpool fans, and you'd expect it as well. He's not gone through a great patch at the minute, but we know what he's capable of. He's getting into the right positions. He's creating opportunities. His goals will come. Jamie Carragher did a piece for Sky where he spoke of comparing his goals this season to his goals last season. I think he's only one behind where he was last year at this point. So everybody that's worried about Salah needs to just chill. Salah will be absolutely fine. Our defence improvement has allowed us perhaps to not be scoring as many, which again is great. It's so fucking brilliant to be a Liverpool fan at this moment in time, guys. There's so much going on at the club. Young Joe Gomez as well. Can we have a minute to talk about him and his progress this season? A couple of seasons ago, we thought we expected big things from him, but he's had a few injury concerns over the years, And all summer we spoke about, would this be the year that we get Joe Gomez to partner Virgil van Dijk? Would this be the year he finally gets a breakthrough at centre back? Well, it has been, and my fucking God has he taken those opportunities. He's been absolutely excellent. It looks like we have that centre back pair and injury free of course sorted for years to come. It's brilliant. And all this as well as the front three and the midfield option the manager has. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain to come back as well. I mean, what a fucking time to be a Red, guys. And then we've got Champions League football to look forward to tonight, the game against Manchester City at the weekend. And the Manx are fucking sinking as well, so it's just brilliant. It's all happy days. Ryan Brewster was training today. He put it on his Instagram story, said Louis, which is brilliant. Cannot wait to see that young man. Lots and lots expected from Ryan Brewster, and you don't want to put too much pressure on somebody that young, but you know when there's a brilliant player coming through at Liverpool. You hear it, you hear it from the training ground. It goes through the fan base. There's whispers. And this dude has been spoken about for quite a while now. We knew how good Raheem Sterling was when he was there. We heard about Michael Owen, Robbie Fowler, Stephen Gerrard. Players that they were so good you couldn't hold them back. Well, Ryan Brewster is one of those players as well, guys. So, again, another brilliant footballer to come into the team. How fucking great is it having Jurgen Klopp as the manager of Liverpool Football Club? I'm looking at him there now, watching the team training on the TV. It's brilliant. He's all smiles. He just takes the pressure off the players' shoulders. Even us as fans, you look at Jurgen Klopp and you just calm down a little bit. You know he has everything sorted. A couple of us were worried in the end of last season when, of course, Buvac left. Well, technically he hasn't left yet. He's still on gardening leave. But a couple of people perhaps said, well, that's Liverpool fucked. The brains of the outfit has gone. And Jurgen Klopp has absolutely shown that he hasn't got to where he has as a manager by not having a fucking amazing knowledge of the game. So again, I'm going to go into the chat now, see how everybody else is feeling, get some score predictions. What else we got? PSG are 5-1 up now, thank you, says Andre, against Red Star Belgrade. 4-0 up by half time as well. Red Star just basically rolled over and had their bellies tickled. I'm feeling we'll start Hendo instead of Keita against City, says Murtaza. Could be right, mate. You could absolutely be right on that one. Raptor said there, did you get it again, Connor? I have no idea what he's talking about, but I'm sure you guys will sort that out. What are you watching the game on? I'm watching it, mate, on BT3, BT Sport 3 here in Ireland and the UK, so no streams ratting for me. Got my package, got the TV on in the background. Somebody get rid of that streamandfootball.com thing there for me, will you? Somebody boot that out. We don't like people coming in here, of course, spamming links because it gets us in trouble. We don't want them popping up on the screen. So somebody do me a favour. Actually, do you know what? I'll do it myself just to make sure. Get rid of this guy. Don't want him in there. There you go. He's gone. Right, guys. Have you seen the Liverpool team and the Napoli team? Let me know. Who's the danger man? Who are you worried about for Napoli? Insigne is the obvious one. We probably would have said Dries Mertens as well, but he's on the bench. So that's good news for us. What's your predictions for the City game? Asks Murtaza. Goals, mate. Goals is probably the only answer I can give you. I'm probably going to go something really, really nuts. Like 3-1 or 4-2. I know that's very vague, but I think there's going to be a lot of goals. I think we're going to win by 2. I'd love to be more. I'd have to wait for the team selection to come out. I'm predicting a Reds win. I really think this is our... Oh, don't even say that phrase. I really think we can do it. Let's go with that. I'm not saying the fucking phrase that everybody says over the years that we're famous for taking the piss out of us for. So I think we can do well this season. Let's just leave it at that. Darren said, we've been here before. This is ours for the taking. The lads at Napoli know the fucking knees are shaking, said Darren. Well, look, you can talk about the game in the summer. Of course, I was at the game with Connor in Dublin where Liverpool played Napoli, but you cannot take too much from that. Napoli were a couple of weeks behind in the pre-season training at that point. Serie A started back after the Premier League, so we did have a little bit on them fitness-wise in that game. The 5-0 scoreline I would pay absolutely no attention to. It won't have any influence on this game whatsoever. Napoli have brought in Espina since then. They have a couple of more players back who weren't ready and available at that time. And of course they won't have the most biased referee in the world, which we had in that game. Usually we're bitching about referees screwing us over, but in that game in Dublin, friendly or not, we were lucky. The referee was giving us absolutely fucking everything. Fitzy said, Henderson, Milner and Gini started against PSG and Chelsea. Is that our trusted midfield in the big game so far? Thoughts? Well, this is a big game, Fitzy, I suppose, and Henderson doesn't start, so I would say any three from that four is basically the answer to your question. And how great is that? And we still have Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain to come back, Lallana to come back in as well. I know people have different opinions on Adam Lallana and what type of an influence he can have this season, but he's another option there for the manager. Marko Grujic as well, another option. I mean, the future's bright for that Liverpool midfield. And then, of course, we have young players coming up as well. So, yeah, lots and lots to look forward to as a Liverpool fan. I'm going to go through the teams one more time, guys, just for anybody who's joined us a little bit late. So we'll start off with the Napoli team. Napoli have gone with Ospina in goal, Maksimovic, Koulibaly, Albiol, Mario Rui, Alan, Hamšík, Fabian, Callejon, Milik and Insigne. On the bench then, as I said, they have Zielinski and Mertens as well, so two players that they can bring on there if they're looking to change the game, or perhaps if they're chasing a little bit. Every club needs them. Napoli have them. Do we have them? You bet your fucking ass we do. Liverpool team for tonight, as we predicted during the week, Alisson Becker in goal, right back Trent Alexander-Arnold. The two centre-backs for tonight, Virgil van Dijk and Joe Gomez, and the most reliable Scotsman in the world, Andy Robertson at left back. Midfield trio for tonight's game, Gini Wijnaldum, James Milner and Naby Keita. I'm delighted with that, as I said earlier on. I think that's a midfield three we can rely on. Midfield three, they're going to have an unbelievable work rate. And then the front three is unchanged. Mohamed Salah, Firmino and Sadio Mane. So a front three there again that, if they click tonight, can cause untold damage. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with the Reds lineup. The bench as well, I should say, for Liverpool tonight. Mignolet, Fabinho, Lovren, Henderson, Sturridge, Moreno and Shaqiri. So no Joe Matip on the bench tonight for Liverpool. Dejan Lovren has taken his place there as the backup centre-back. We do have Shaqiri, of course. He can come on, especially if the game is starting to open up and stretch. Having a player like Shaqiri who can come on could make a world of difference. So yeah, where are we now? 20 minutes away, 22 minutes away from kickoff, guys. The excitement really is starting to build. Champions League is back. I do fucking love a midweek game, I have to say. I love some Champions League football. There's nothing nicer than having a Tuesday, Wednesday game and then a weekend game. The games come thick and fast. I know we've an international break coming after the weekend, but for the channel that's actually a good thing, because I'm going to be away for a couple of weeks, as I spoke about. So that international break was actually timed really well for us, and it was a complete fucking fluke. Have to be honest, an absolute fluke. Guys, if you're watching, don't forget to drop a like on the video, and of course hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Here in Anfield Agenda, everything we do is 100% free. We do nightly streams, we do these watch-alongs, we do some pre-recorded stuff as well, video podcasts, and lots of other bits and pieces. Don't forget to give us a follow as well on Twitter at Anfield Agenda. Dirty Girl is in the house. Dirty Girl, how are you? It's not a stream unless Dirty Girl's here. She never misses the stream, so great to have you back with us. Everton 123 said Salah first goal, Liverpool 3-1. I'd happily take that, mate. Happily take 3-1. Steve Line says, sounds like they've set up to keep it tight against us with Hamšík and Zielinski on the bench. Hamšík is playing, he's not on the bench. Mertens and Zielinski are on the bench. Looking forward to the match. Come on you Red, said Louise. Stephen Richard said Napoli's ground makes Goodison Park look good. Don't be saying that, Stephen. Never pay those fuckers a compliment. Ever, ever. Damo's in song mode already. Damo's breaking out the songs already. Game hasn't even kicked off and Damo's at home lashing out the tunes. Dirty Girl, how are you? Saying hello to me. How are you? Great to have you back with us. I hope everybody is well, wherever you're watching the game around the world. Welcome to my living room. Usually you guys know, if you're watching or you're new to the channel, we usually work with a green screen. I have a green screen behind me with some pictures of Anfield or some pictures of various other scenes. But for the match day watch-alongs, we come down to the living room. We kick back, we relax. I watch the game on the TV. I give you guys a bit of alternative commentary. And of course we dip into the chat as we go along. So thank you to everybody who joined us. 20 minutes to go till kickoff. How are the nerves? Are you nervous at home? Confident? Do you just want to get through this game perhaps and look ahead to the weekend against Manchester City? Because I know no matter what anybody says, a lot of us have an eye on that game. And you can't just look past Napoli tonight in the Champions League. But that game at the weekend. Imagine we win tonight, win at the weekend, and go into the international break on the back of those two victories. Fuck me. Wow, that'll be nice, won't it? Jesus Christ, that'll be nice. Paul's in the house. Paul, how are you, sir? Loads of fighting going on. Juve, Roma, Ultras all showing their true colours, said Paul. I'm not going to get into that till I know the facts of it, mate, but anybody who attacks a football fan from any club, anywhere in the world, no matter where you are, people go to these games with their family, their children, their friends, they travel the world. If you start a fight, attack these people, you're the fucking scum of the earth. And I'm not singling out anybody here because I have no facts in front of me at this moment in time. I'm just speaking on past tense. If you attack somebody who goes to a football game, you're a scumbag, an absolute scumbag. These are sporting events. People should be free to travel the world, attend these amazing spectacles, enjoy the game, sing their songs, visit the cities, embrace the culture, and do everything that you want to do as a travelling football fan. So anybody who is travelling to the game or around the world, you're obviously going to be there now. Get home safe, be safe leaving after the game, stay in groups, but enjoy yourself. Don't let fear ruin what's going to be an amazing occasion or any occasion to the season. But again, anybody who fucking starts any fights or anybody who goes around trying to intimidate people, fuck off. You're scum. Absolute scum. I have had a pain in my hole over the years of people who are hard in groups, feeling like they can intimidate other people. Go fuck yourselves. You've got no place in the sport. Some football fans are amazing people. Some people spend their hard-earned money that they have worked 7 days a week for at times to try and get to these away games. There's some Reds, well, an awful lot of Reds, that follow the team absolutely everywhere, as there is with other fans. These people deserve to be able to go and enjoy what they've paid for. So hopefully everybody remains safe. We've got no major incidents tonight. To please handle things and we can concentrate on what's just going on the field, which should be a pretty damn good game of football. Craig, you losing weight, you look great, man. I'm thinking of getting that white shirt. Well, I'm going on holidays, Tony, man. So, you know, you do try and drop a few pounds before you head off on holidays because we are all a little bit vain when we're walking out, man titties bouncing, walking around the swimming pool, buddy. So, yes, a couple of pounds, but I'm hoping to lose more because, let's be honest, I could definitely do with losing a few. Dia Egan said, hope we win, but the City game, in my opinion, is absolutely huge. We win that and then everybody will know we mean business this season. Craig, if we win the next two games, the Alamo is mine. Damo, of course, or Stephen, excuse me, referring to where he lives. He's surrounded by Evertonians. The apartment complex he lives in, he likes to call it the Alamo. Who are you talking about, Craig asked. Darren, in relation to what, mate? I've no idea what the question means. City are going to win every cup this season, says Everton 1, 2, 3. I bet you they're not, mate. I mean, let's be fucking realistic. Have they ever won every cup? No. So they're not going to do it this season. I respected your opinion earlier on the 3-1, mate, but there's no fucking way they do winning every cup this season. They're not winning the Champions League either, because they haven't got the bottle for it. Imran Khan is in the house. How are you? A couple of people asking what channel the game is on. BT3 for me anyway, over here in Ireland, and you viewers in the UK. Not sure anywhere else in the world. Can't help you out with that one. Imran said, come on the Reds. I'm chilling with my choc ice cream and a Rio, said Louise. Enjoy your choc ice. Never been a fucking fan of choc ices though, Louise. Don't know why. Never liked them. More of an iceberger man or a brunch man myself. Tammy Lee said, my moves could empty a city. Look, I have, do you know what, even when I lost weight and I got down to 12 stone at one point, believe it or not, I think it's just a genetic thing with me. All our fucking family have man tits, no matter what. It's nuts. Just got to embrace them at times and just go with the fucking flow. Imran said, we'll win against Napoli and we'll win against Manchester City. Tony said, Craig, did you see Klopp and the team clapping and singing German songs for Bobby and Alisson's birthday? I didn't hear the audio, but I did see the video, Tony. And of course, happy birthday to the two Brazilian boys, Alisson Becker and Bobby Firmino. Happy birthday to them both. I seen the videos, I didn't hear the audio, but you'd expect nothing less. This Liverpool team, this Liverpool squad are close. Klopp has got a bond going between the teams. So, as I said, fucking brilliant to see. It's all red at the minute. Everything is great. As you guys know, I like to use the phrase tickety-boo, and that's how it is on here. Guys, last shout out. If you're new to the channel, you're welcome. Thank you very much for joining us here on Anfield Agenda. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. Hit that like button. This channel has had unbelievable growth over the past couple of months. We've gone from this little fledgling channel on here, doing little bits and pieces, to a channel that's heading towards 5,000 subs in the space of 3 months or so. So thank you to everyone that's helped, everyone that's subscribed. You're all absolute legends and we really do appreciate it. And of course, I might not remember to say this during the game, but we're running our competition with scoredraw.com. And the post-match show tonight, myself and Connor will be giving away another shirt. The winner will be able to choose any one of 15 LFC retro shirts from scoredraw.com. If you want to enter the competition, jump over to the Anfield Agenda Twitter account at Anfield Agenda. You'll go over there, you'll see a pinned tweet and it'll have the Score Draw competition on it. All the information is there on how you can enter. Basically, follow at Score Draw, retweet that post and you're in the competition. It's pretty much that simple. We'll be working with Score Draw on a few more occasions going throughout the season, so thank you to them for looking after us. As I said earlier on, we love giving free shit away. Who doesn't? Free shit is the best type of shit. Stephen Richard said, Craig, need a win as it's my birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday to you, sir. Hopefully the Alamo treats you well on your birthday. Mark said, my dad died 2 years ago today and tonight's win for us is for him. I'll be thinking of you, Mark, mate, during the game, and your father, of course. I'm sorry it's been 2 years, buddy, and I know it doesn't get any easier as time goes on, but fingers crossed tonight the Reds can do it, we can win, and you can tip a glass to your father later on. Greg said, good night everybody. Actually thought we would send out a bit of a mix starting 11 tonight. Hopefully we win the game. Alisson's really fitting in so well. You can tell he loves the city and the fans, said Tony. I'm over the fucking moon. Over the moon that we have Alisson Becker at this football club. It was the missing piece of the jigsaw for me. After we got Big Virgin, that was for me the last position we needed to sort out. And we didn't just stick a plaster on it. We went out there, balls out, and got the best. Couldn't ask for any more than that. Looking at the TV here screen, they're just showing clips of the Reds in action. The countdown really is coming now, guys. 14 minutes until kickoff. I'll go through the teams again closer to the starting whistle. I want to just go through your chat now because I won't really have a chance during the game. So I do like to jump in, see what you're all thinking, how you're all feeling. Don't forget to give me your predictions for tonight's game. I was a little bit nervous during the week when I seen the starting 11. I think we can do this. I think we can go over there tonight. And I think we can get a win. I'm expecting Napoli to start really fast. Really try and get in our faces. Start with a high tempo. The crowd behind them. And it's up to us to silence the crowd. An early goal would do no harm whatsoever. But look, anybody can say that. It's going to be tough. We can do it. The team are good enough. We're European royalty. Let's fucking say it. Let's just come out and say it. We are. They're going to be more worried about us than we are of them. Home crowd or not. The thing about the stadium there in Napoli as well is it does have the running track around it, so there is that distance between the field and the fans, and that sometimes can ease the atmosphere a little bit. If you're an away team, it can stop the intimidation factor. If you're at Anfield, for instance, or pretty much any English ground except West Ham's, you don't have anything around the field to keep you. The fans are right on top of you. The pitch feels enclosed, and we've seen the atmosphere at Anfield. We've seen how that's intimidated teams over the years. Vinnie Johnson said, good evening to Craig and all my fellow Liverpool Reds. Here we go. Darren Calvin said, you'll never walk alone. Brandon Kelly's gone 3-1. Greg's gone 3-1 as well. So there's 2 3-1 predictions in a row. Liam said, imagine if the Champions League final went different. We would not have had Alisson the Don. So it's a blessing in disguise that we lost that game. It's nice to see a positive spin on that game. Let's be honest. Any positive spin we could put that Champions League final would make us feel that bit better. Pepper Red said, good evening, Craig. How are you, Pepper Red? Great to have you with us. Naviro said, Craig, aren't you able to show this match because it's on the telly? Absolutely not, mate. No. You cannot show any live football content on YouTube whatsoever. People will get away with it. People will try it on their channels at time and they'll chance their arm. But copyright, no, you cannot do it. There's something called fair use, which means at times you can use small little clips. Whether that be from football, UFC, boxing, things like that. And even at that, you've got to be careful. You've got to give credit to whoever you're taking the clips from. And there's a few other technical things and legal things that you have to go through. But nothing would give me greater pleasure than showing you guys this game. Of course it would, but we can't do it, unfortunately. And anyone that may be coming on and asking, are we going to be showing the game? The answer is no. This is a watch-along where I give you guys some alternative commentary. We dip into the chat. We have a bit of a laugh along the way. We celebrate together, but absolutely no content will be shown whatsoever of the game here on the channel. Have to be clear about that. Brandon, again, LA. I can't wait to hear that one belting out from the travelling cop. Lee said, come on, Liverpool. Michael Dunn said, boom, come on, the pool. Lots of people really happy. Lots of really confident people as well in the chat. Lovely to see you. Someone sent me a picture of massive clown shoes today with the message, "Don't trust Jose Mourinho until you've walked in his shoes." Fucking brilliant. Oh, Jose, God love him. I love though how some of the United fans think that Mourinho get the boot, they'll bring in Zidane and everything will be great with the world. They'll still have the same fucking idiots above them in the club. They'll still have the same group of players. He'll get a little bit more out of them because let's be honest, they've down tools for Mourinho at the minute. But fuck them. You know my phrase, guys, at this point. Fuck them. Fuck United. They're good enough. Leave them there. Fuck them. Navarro said I was a bit annoyed because TV3, Virgin Media aren't showing it today. I understand where you're coming from, Navarro, mate. I'm Irish, of course, as well. And as you said, TV3 there, who are now Virgin Media, which is fucking weird. Not showing it. It is odd. You used to get one game on RTE and the other game on TV3 in Ireland, so the national broadcasters split the games between them, but football is becoming more commercial. They're trying to take it further and further away from the fans, putting everything behind paywalls at this point. There's a few free bits you can get, but as Navarro has pointed out there, it's just not the same anymore. The world should be able to see these games. Champions League games should be free to air, in my humble opinion, because it's celebrating everything that's good about the beautiful game, the game that we all love, and as many people as possible should be able to see these fantastic moments. Paul said, don't forget to smash the like button as well, guys. Thank you for Paul for that one. Craig messaged to Napoli fans, shut up with your face, said Stephen Richards. Oh, what's the matter, you got no respect. I'm not going to sing the rest of it. Jesus, you don't want me singing on this stream, honest to God. United need a new team, a new manager is the least of their worries, said Mark. Louise said, following now on Twitter as well. Thank you, Louise. I hope you've entered the competition. I'm sure you have. I'm sure that's why you popped over. And good luck to everybody away that has entered that competition. And we had Charlene who won the shirt last week. So whoever wins it this week, congratulations. But don't feel too bad if you don't. You guys know we like to do giveaways. We're being looked after by scoredraw.com. So we'll have hopefully a few more of them to go. And you know us. If we have any excess money floating around the Anfield Agenda coffers, we like to buy shit and give it away. Because this is a community channel. Myself and Connor aren't here to make money. Cash, Dave, everybody involved with the channel, Chris, Joe, they all give their time freely. This is a community channel. We keep saying it. All our content is free. It always will be free. And we're not here to fucking make money. If we can cover the running costs of the channel with contributions and stuff, brilliant. Anything else we give back because it's only right. We're Reds. We're here to bring Reds together from around the world, and that is it. That's the only reason we're here. Ospina and Net said Junior. Yo, Craig and Red said Ashley Michael Dunn is in. Said I hate that song. I'm not too fond of it myself either, mate, so I don't blame you hating it. Lindsay said, hey Craig, I'm back. Sorry about that. I just had the biggest shock of my life. I'm also afraid to ask. It's Ben. Excuse me, Ben. I read out Lindsay again. I know you're Ben. I'm also afraid to ask, mate, what that was, so I'll leave it up to you if you want to share. In the future, each team will be pay-per-view. That's the thing, Dirty Girl. That's what it should be, in my humble opinion. It's particularly with the Premier League. It baffles me why we can't go and buy a package for Liverpool, or a package for United, or a package for City or Southampton, or whatever team you follow. It's mad that you can't just go in there and buy a package for that team. Look, I understand people don't need to put in the chat the reasons why. I'm aware of the reasons why. I'm aware of each team having to get a similar amount of money and all that stuff. I get it. But let's just put it this way. If you had your Sky subscription, or you had your BT subscription, or whatever, wherever you are in the world, I don't know how they watch things in America, Canada, Australia, whatever packages you guys are on. But here in the UK and Ireland, if you had your Sky subscription, because let's be honest, some of us are football fans and we might watch football, we might watch some other sports. If it was an add-on, how great would that be? If you could pay X amount a month or annually to get a pass to watch all the Liverpool games, I'm sure they'd take it up. I'm baffled why this can't happen. I'm sure it'll happen down the line, whether that be in virtual reality perhaps, inside the stadium, I don't know. It's going to be fun to see, but it's ridiculous. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous that fans can't see every game of their club. And I'm not just talking about Liverpool here. This is a problem for all types of football fans from any club in the Premier League. Can't you get LFC TV? Of course, mate, you can get LFC TV. I have LFC TV, but they don't show all the games. They show them in delay. They show them, I think, after midnight of the same day, but not live. They show the under-23s games, the under-19s games and all that stuff, but no. On match days on LFC TV, you get audio. That's about it. You get audio commentary, but again, that would be great if they could show it. I'm sure the LFC TV would be fucking delighted to be able to show the games. How amazing would it be as well to get, do you remember the fan chat back that you used to have on Sky? So instead of having the commentary of whoever the fuck it was doing the commentary, you'd have a fan from tonight, for instance, say a Napoli fan, the Liverpool fan doing the commentary of the game, having a bit of banter going back and forth. I think that's why channels like this have taken off a little bit and people like these alternative commentaries and slightly different, more biased views. Because some of the shit that people come out with on the commercial stuff, I know they have to be correct, prim and proper, but they don't have to come out with some bollocks a lot of the time, honest to God. Gerard McCauley said, Craig, 122 viewers have yet to hit that like button. Come on, ladies and gents, give them the old thumbs up. Please do, guys. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. 6-1, by the way, PSG's game finished. The Neymar fanboys will be only out and about telling us how he's the greatest footballer in the world. The dude's a fucking fraud. He's an absolute show pony. He is the epitome of a YouTube footballer. Anybody who tells you he's the greatest player in the world is a fucking clown. The guy is the most overhyped footballer in the history of the sport. Honest to God. What did he do with Anfield when he rocked up? Fuck all. That's what he did. Again, tonight, playing against Red Star Belgrade, he shows up and scores some goals. And then all of a sudden people will say, oh, Neymar, we love you. Oh, Neymar, fuck off, you poodle-headed prick, you're shite. The real boys are walking out onto the field now. The teams are in the tunnel. Marco Hamsik and James Milner, who of course is captain tonight for Liverpool, getting ready to walk out into the stadium, into the Coliseum. The game is only minutes away, guys. Final show for the two teams before we get started on tonight's game. Napoli starting with Espina, Marksimovic, Koulibaly, Albiol, Mario Rui, Alan, Hamsik, Fabian, Callejon, Milik and Insigne. Of course, on the bench as well there in case they need to bring them on. They have Dries Mertens, Zielinski. The Liverpool team for tonight, though, the one we're all actually interested in, sees Alisson Becker in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back, Andy Robertson at left back. Two centre-backs, as is always now at this point, Virgil van Dijk and Joe Gomez. The midfield trio that Liverpool have gone with for tonight's game, James Milner, Gini Wijnaldum and Naby Keita. And of course the front three are the front three, unchanged. The best front three in the world, in my opinion. Mane, Salah and Firmino. The teams are out now onto the field. The Champions League anthem is playing. It's weird looking at the stadium because the lower tier isn't in use, which makes it look really weird, I have to say, from a fan's perspective here at home. Lots of empty seats around the stadium as well. Lower section not in use. It's weird, and it will make it even less intimidating for the Reds, so that's a good thing. Last chance to get your predictions in, guys. Let me know, how are you feeling? What's the score predictions? I have a funny feeling we're going to see Mane, score tonight. I really think Mane is going to get himself a goal. Keita for Imran. Enjoy all off the watch at Squisms. Still can't get over Mane shitting on Neymar. Okay. Paul said Salah 3-1 to the Reds. Camera just panning along now through the teams. Napoli players looking focused. I think they're shitting themselves, if I'm being honest. Insigne is so small, God love him, isn't he? He's a wonderful footballer. A little bit greedy at times, but he's a tiny little dude. I don't think Virgil van Dijk would even need to jump with an aerial challenge with Insigne. Napoli fans applauding their team. Players now just shaking hands, of course. Jimmy Milner leading the team through. Alisson there. He's in yellow tonight, not in that really bright pink shirt that we've seen previously. People saying the stadium is empty. It's not really empty, it's just really strange. The lower tier isn't in use. There does seem to be some empty seats around. Again, it's a little bit strange, but you wouldn't get this shit at Anfield, and that's the only stadium that we really give a fuck about, if we're honest. Right, guys, how are we looking forward to it? Of course, I'll be giving you guys alternative commentary through the game, trying to keep you up to date with what's going on. Thank you to everybody that's joined us. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, guys. Join us for the post-match show as well. We'll be giving away that shirt from Score Draw. Here we go, guys. Tension is fucking building. Come on, you fucking red men. Koulibaly there. Big lump of a fella, isn't he? He's no Virgil van Dijk, though. Right, so coin toss here from the referee. Hamsik and Jimmy Milner. Everybody looks happy. Hands are being shaken here, referee and players. Here we go, guys. Not too far away now from kickoff. Just a quick sip of my drink before we get going. Here we go. Come on, you Reds. I feel so much better with life, guys, having Alisson Becker in goal. It really does make things easier. A goal and 2 assists for Becker. William Spencer said, just heard Milner might join back at Leeds if they get promotion. Interesting stuff actually. Never really given that much thought, but it's a good point. Connor said, enjoy the game everybody. Ben said, the lucky pink jersey. He's not wearing that one tonight, mate. He's got the yellow one on. Adam Bogdan with 5 assists. We'll just skip that one. Right, guys. Liverpool attacking from right to left in the first half here. I'm just going to get the old clock ready to go here. So when the referee blows his whistle, we could get this game underway. Referee has a look around. Jurgen Klopp looks happy. Referee looks happy. Just waiting for the nod. And we're underway. Enjoy it, guys. Here we go. Liverpool attacking from right to left. Immediately, Andy Robertson plays the ball back to Alisson Becker. He has a look around. Plays the ball out right to Trent. A lot of water on the pitch, actually. The ball isn't moving too well. It looks like they've almost overwatered the pitch. Throw into Liverpool on the right-hand side. Taken very quickly by James Milner. Trent now in possession. Plays it back to Jimmy Milner. Milner has a look up. Early ball over the top. Bobby Firmino. I think it was Koulibaly or the defender came across and cleared it anyway. Ball goes out. Another throw into Liverpool. That throw in's taken quickly. Back with Trent again. Virgil van Dijk in possession now. He has a look up. Plays it into the middle to Naby Keita. Keita surrounded. He plays it out left to Robbo. Robbo forced to play it quickly into Bobby Firmino's feet. Firmino has a look up. Spreads it wide right to Salah. Intercepted though by the Napoli defender. Napoli now looking to retain a bit of possession because they haven't seen much of the ball, to be fair, since the game started. All the way back to Ospina. If you're Irish like me and you hear the name Ospina, do you think of sausage immediately? Because Ospina is the Irish word for sausage. So it's a weird thing, excuse me, but whenever I say Ospina, I think of sausage for some reason. Goal kick taken there towards the halfway line. Napoli in possession there, knocking it back. Alan now in possession in midfield. He looks wide right. Space there. Plays the ball over to Callihan. Callihan has a look ahead. Plays it to Dries Merton down the line. But Verge comes across and clears. Sadio Mane now with possession for Liverpool. He just passes the halfway line left hand side. Cuts back inside. Plays the ball off a Napoli player. Napoli managed to recycle possession all the way back to Ospina. Alright, 2 minutes or so gone here, guys. Bright start from the Reds. We're knocking the ball around well. We seem to be getting right up on Napoli's faces, putting them under pressure. Goal kick out taken there off Naby Keita's head. Throw into Napoli, the right hand side of the field, about 10 yards from the halfway line. Right, Napoli about to take the throw in. Nobody showing themselves. Player spins the ball into Alan, back to Fee. Again, Liverpool closed down quickly. Ball still in play. Still in play. I don't know how that remained in play. Ball goes out now, throw into Napoli. Napoli player goes down on the ground like he's been fucking shot. I hate this shit. Honest to God, I hate this fucking crying and whinging and rolling around like a baby. Get up, you fucking idiot. Camera goes to Klopp. Oh, Klopp was saying, what the fuck is going on here? Like, Klopp just doesn't look impressed at all. Free kick anyway. No, referee saying throw in. No foul. Take the throw in. Shut your fucking mouth. Come on. Oh, he's not happy. He's having to go with the fourth official. Shut the fuck up, Callihan, and take the throw in, you fucking idiot. Right, here we go. Throw in to Napoli just before the halfway line. Throw in taken. Centre field. Insigne. Salah tried to nip in, but Hamsik just got in there before him. Back to Koulibaly. He spreads it out left. Long ball over the top. Joe Gomez gives chase. Flags up though, offside. Free kick to Liverpool. Interesting start, guys. Where's the stream of the game? It's not on here, mate. We're not showing the game, as we've said, and we're very clear about this. This is just the watch along. No content on this channel. Right, Gino Wijnaldum in possession now for the Reds. He spins, turns back on himself, plays it back to Gomez. Gomez spreads it out left. Virgil van Dijk. He plays it off across right to Trent. Trent long ball upfield to Mohamed Salah. Poor touch there from Salah. Ball goes out for a throw into Napoli. A lot of people hoping Mo has a good game today, and me of course being one of them. Fun Gamer said he broke his leg today there in the chat. Mate, I hope you're okay. That's terrible to hear. Really sorry to hear that one, buddy. Get well soon. Throw in taken by Napoli in the left hand side. Long ball upfield. Napoli win the second ball. Still in possession. Alan in the centre of the field being harassed by Mane. Back to Hamsik. Hamsik spreads it right. All the way over to Callihan. Callihan has a look up. He's forced back into centre. Alan knocks it back. Napoli just trying to keep some possession here because it's been more Liverpool than anything else for the start of this game. Napoli now trying to attack up the left, but Trent reads it well. Ball into Keita. Keita tries a little flick, silly flick. Gave away possession, but Gini Wijnaldum has won it back for Liverpool. He plays it out wide right to Jimmy Milner. Milner interfeed to Mo Salah. Salah gives it back to Gini. All the way back now to Joe Gomez. Gomez plays it out right to Trent, who knocks it to Jimmy Milner. Now Liverpool having a look around, seeing what's available. Back to Trent. Trent knocks it back to Joe Gomez. The Reds taking their time. Gomez spreads it out wide right to Jimmy Milner again. He launches a long diagonal ball towards Andy Robertson. It's read by the Napoli defender. Goes off his head and I think he's kept it in play, has he? He has. Ball back to Ospina. Ospina closed down by Mane. He kicks it out off Mane's head. Yeah, so he's lucky there. Barely got away with that one. Closed down by Mane and kicked it off his head. Goes out for a throw into Napoli. Great start here. I'm really impressed with how Liverpool have started this game, guys. Napoli throw in taken. Ball with Alan, or Hamsik in the centre, excuse me. He knocks it out left. Liverpool come across, close that down. Back with Koulibaly. Hamsik back to Koulibaly again. Alan now in the centre. He launches a long diagonal ball over the top towards Insigne, who's a mile offside. That was really good line there held from the Liverpool defence, but I'm just looking at the replay here. Yeah, he's a couple of yards ahead, to be fair, Insigne. It's lazy. I hate seeing a forward get caught offside like that. It's just lazy. Liverpool giving the ball away, but thankfully Joe Gomez stepped in and won it back. Ball played out left now. Sadio Mane, he's offside again. Silly fucking judgment. I want to see a replay of this one. Liverpool started the counter-attack. Oh, I don't know, is he? Maybe a foot or so. If that ball had been played one step sooner, he would have still been in his own half and that wouldn't have been offside. But anyway, good counter-attack from Liverpool. Free kick taken by Napoli. They spread the ball out left. Again, Liverpool win it back. Trent, he plays it through to the centre. Naby Keita has a look up. He runs at the heart of the Napoli team. Looks left. Napoli get a foot in. They win it back. Keita tries to close down. It's with Hamsik. He spreads it left. Napoli now, they try to attack. Ball played upfield towards Insigne. Knocks it back inside. Napoli look like they're just playing hopeful balls at this point. Liverpool look a bit more clinical in what they're looking to do, but Napoli, a lot of guesswork it seems to be from them. Great start from Liverpool. They're not giving Napoli a second here, guys, to settle on the ball. Napoli forced back. Koulibaly in possession just inside his own half. He tries to thread the ball through. Works its way out left. Napoli again knocking the ball back. It's back on the halfway line with Koulibaly. He plays it across. Long ball out towards Callihan on the right. He keeps it in play. Again, Alan now in possession. He runs at the Liverpool defence. Cleared by Virgil van Dijk. Only as far as Koulibaly though. He picks the ball up. Tries to thread the ball through. Joe Gomez steps out of defence brilliantly there to win back possession. Now Liverpool look to start something. Sadio Mane in possession. He knocks it back to Andy Robbo. Robbo plays it out left to Mane. Mane looks up. Nothing on. Plays it back inside. Firmino. Keita. Back to Bobby Firmino. Everybody's offside. Silly ball. Mo's offside as well. They should have both known. Ball's cleared by Ospina though. Again, that centre-back pairing of Virgil van Dijk and Joe Gomez, they're just fucking calm as you like. Left now with Andy Robertson. Robbo back to Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk back to Alisson. Alisson has a look up. Spreads the ball out right. Long diagonal ball towards Mo Salah. One in the air by Koulibaly. Napoli back in possession now. Backwards again though. Still inside their own half. All the way back to Ospina. Good pressing there from Liverpool, giving Napoli nowhere to go. Ospina launches a long ball towards the halfway line. Joe Gomez wins it. Bobby wins possession. Gives it to Mo. Mo tries to thread the ball through to Sadio. Wrong choice from Mo. But again, Liverpool getting in behind Napoli. Just looking at this now, Mo Salah inside the box. I could see what he was trying to do, but again, that final ball just let Liverpool down inside the penalty area. Napoli trying to play it out here from the back now. They launch a ball out left. That ball goes out for a throw. And Liverpool have Napoli rattled here. That's one thing you can be sure of. Liverpool have Napoli rattled here. They can't deal with the high intensity in the press so far from this Liverpool team. Bobby Firmino now in possession. He runs across field. Gives it to Keita. Keita with a poor ball puts Liverpool under pressure here. Napoli looking to start something. Liverpool try and get players back. Ball spread out left to Insigne. Insigne edge of the box. Has a strike. Just wide of the post. And that all came from a slack ball from Naby Keita. Looking at the replay here again. Insigne left hand side of the box. Has a strike across. Couple of feet wide of Alisson Becker's left hand post. That was poor. Poor by Naby Keita. Down the other end though, Sadio Mane here running into the penalty area. Tries to thread a ball through to Firmino, but cleared by the Napoli defenders. Liverpool again came to press. Napoli trying to play the ball out. And Liverpool win it back. Gini Wijnaldum, he has a look up. Nothing on. Turns back on himself. Again, turns right. Spreads the ball all the way out to Trent, who's always available out on that right hand side. Of course he is. He doesn't even need to look. Trent throws the ball into the box. Cleared by Koulibaly. Again, Napoli win the second ball. Callihan plays it centrally. Out left now. Napoli try to get numbers forward. Liverpool have 5 back. Milner tracking back as well to make 6. Napoli with the ball left hand side. Try to thread the ball through. Van Dijk clears it. Mo Salah now in possession for Liverpool. To Bobby Firmino. Liverpool on the halfway line. Firmino plays the ball out right. Salah now and Koulibaly. Koulibaly wins that battle. He's in possession now on the corner flag. He tried to play it out off Mo, but Mo jumped over it. Throw into Liverpool right hand side of the field. Again, Salah probably could have done a little bit more, but he's in the right positions. That's what we keep saying about him. He gets himself into the right positions. Milner now centrally. He plays at left. Andy Robertson. Back to Jimmy Milner. Milner has a look over his shoulder. Has time. Plays it back to Virgil. Gets it back immediately. Milner looks up left. Plays a ball out to Andy Robertson, who miscontrols it and it goes out for a throw. Again, you can see what Liverpool were trying to do there. Robbo was in the right place. Just a little bit too much on the ball. Perhaps Robbo couldn't pull it down. Throw in taken by Napoli, all the way back to Ospina. He launches it left, and you can see that that's what they try to do all the time now when it's with Ospina. They try and play that ball into the left channel. They've overrun it again. Ball back with Joe Gomez. Virgil van Dijk. He plays it to Gini. Gini has a look, nothing really on. Plays it left to Andy Robertson. Robbo now in possession for the Reds. He has a look. Plays it into the feet of Naby Keita. He plays it back to Robbo. Robbo plays it in field to Gini. Bit of pressure on Gini. He plays it back to Robbo. Good ball into feet here to Sadio Mane. Firmino tries to launch a ball over the top to Mo. I think it was the wrong ball. He should have played it out wide right, but it's cut out by Napoli. Ball breaks in midfield. Napoli win it. Ball slowed down. Callihan in possession now, right hand side of the field. He launches another long diagonal towards the left hand side. Napoli managed to win it, but Joe Gomez, or Trent is there, to clear his lines. Ball now at Naby Keita. Back to Trent. Poor pass by Trent into Alan, intercepted in midfield. Ball back with Napoli again. It's Liverpool's sloppiness that has given the ball back to Napoli here. We need to tighten that up a little bit. Again, Napoli knocking the ball around, trying to find space in behind Liverpool, but they're forced backwards yet again because Liverpool have their defensive line set. Hamsik in the centre now for Napoli. He launches the ball out left. Taken down. Ball into the box. Van Dijk comes across, slices it off his foot and it goes out for a corner. Again, it's our own silly little errors here that are putting us under pressure. Being very sloppy with our passes, says Jared. Craig, you should definitely be a commentator, said James Fullen. Thank you very much, mate. It's very kind of you to say. Where do you watch the game, said BPL Nick. Mate, I'm watching it on BT Sport 3. The Sausage Man. That's it. Every time I hear his name, I think the Sausage Man. Corner here to Napoli. I'll get back into the chat the next time the ball goes out of play, you guys. Corner here to Napoli. Let's see how the Reds defend this one. Milik is up. All the big men up. Koulibaly up. Corner about to be taken. I think it's Insigne that's taking the corner. Ball played in. Napoli win it at the near post. Cleared. Breaks to Keita. He heads the ball back up to the air for some unknown fucking reason. Then Trent clears his lines. Ball breaks inside the Napoli half. Oh, unlucky. Liverpool tried to close down, but Napoli regained possession with Alan. He's forced by Bermina. Go on, Mo. Oh, unlucky. Poor ball back by Napoli. Mo just couldn't get on the end of it. Espina comes out and clears his lines. Ball now with Koulibaly in the centre. He plays it to Alan. Alan knocks it back. All the way back to the keeper. Again, Espina. He plays it into Albiol. Back to Hamsik. Hamsik launches a long ball. That long ball out to the left that we spoke about. Time and time again. It's what they try and do. Insigne tries to go into the left-hand channel and they try to launch that long diagonal ball over Trent Alexander-Arnold's head to get him in. It hasn't worked out yet. Trent's been reading it really well and the balls haven't been great either, to be fair. Again, 15 minutes gone here, guys. Napoli 0, Liverpool 0. Been a pretty entertaining game so far. Thank you for joining us here in the Anfield Agenda channel to watch this one. Well, I say watch them for the watch-along. Napoli now in possession. Shot from 25 yards out, high and wide. Nothing for Alisson to worry about there. That's a sign of frustration from Callihan. Nothing available for him. Liverpool not giving them any space. Gets the ball 25-30 yards out and just hits a fucking strike high and wide. That's a good sign for Liverpool. Actually, it was Insigne, excuse me. I mentioned that about Insigne. Time and time again, I told you. He tries to take too much on himself at times. Tries these ridiculous shots from all over the field. Keita down in the centre of the field here now for Liverpool. Napoli sportingly put the ball out of play. Naby Keita's down. He's pointing at his back. Lower back. Let's see what happens here. Spurs going to play Europa League, said Tippy. What's the score in the Spurs game, actually? Let me check that one. Craig is the Irish Moddy. Great commentator. Thank you, mate. That's really kind. To everyone that's saying kind words like that about the commentary, thank you. Never done this stuff before. Just trying to give it my best. Barca 1-0 up. Coutinho with the goal for Barcelona. Anybody who wants to know, 1-0 to Barcelona. Just trying to figure out here what happens to Naby. You can see the amount of water that's on the field there. They have the slow-mo of the camera and there's some amount of water coming up off the field every time a player kicks the ball. Are they targeting Trent? Probably will target Robbo. I wouldn't so much say that they're picking on Trent. That's just the position that Insigne takes up. He likes to drift wide right or wide left, excuse me. And because he's the go-to man, that's the ball they're trying to play. I don't know if that's aimed at me, mate, the player Salam, who said, are you even watching the game? Naby's playing so poor, he seems to have no energy. I don't know if that's aimed at me, because I don't particularly remember saying fucking anything positive about Naby Keita, so if it is, I don't know. With a Juve fan in, welcome, mate. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining us. Great result for you guys yesterday. Hat-trick as well. Can't ask any more than a hat-trick. What a player he is, by the way, Dybala. So, congratulations to you guys on that win. Hopefully you go and trash Manchester United as well in the next game day. What else we got? Naby injured, said Imran. Dirty Girl Insigne is their star player. Trent plays on his side. Exactly, Tippy has a spot on there. Keane said you're really good. Thank you, mate. Very good commentating. Guys, that is so kind of you all. Thank you. That's really nice of you to say. I think this is only like my 7th or 8th game having a go with this. Maybe a few more. But I'm very pleased that you guys are enjoying it. Thank you. Yeah, he's going off, guys. Just now, he's going to have to be replaced. It's the end of Naby Keita's game, unfortunately. I know a couple of people in the chat didn't think he was playing well, but maybe he was carrying something from early in the game. He's going off there now anyway, and it's not ideal. Jordan Henderson about to come onto the field, as you'd expect. So 18 minutes gone here. Liverpool forced into a substitution already. Fingers crossed that's nothing serious for Naby Keita. Our thoughts are with him, obviously. Hendo now warming up, running up and down the sideline, getting ready to come on. You'd imagine this would pretty much be a like-for-like replacement. Possibly push Genie a little bit further up the field. We'll wait and see how they set up. Anyone who asks how I'm watching it, guys, I'm watching it on BT Sport here in Ireland and in the UK. He's knackered, said William. No, not Naby, said Ben. And Keane said, you're welcome, mate, you're great. Thank you again, guys. Anyway, game's back in play now. Ball all the way back with Espina. He knocks it out left. Koulibaly, he has a look up. Plays it into Hamsik, back to Koulibaly. He plays it centrally to Albiol. Albiol has a look ahead, launches a long ball upfield. Straight to Joe Gomez. He launches one straight back. Aerial duel. Salah wins that one. Napoli have won the ball back though. It's with Hamsik. He plays it out left. Has a runner to Liverpool defence. Beats one, beats two. Henderson gets across and gets a foot in. Ball now with Genie. This pitch isn't great, by the way. The ball's bobbling all over the place. Henderson in possession now for Liverpool. He seems to be in that deeper role. He spreads a long diagonal ball left towards Robbo. Comes off Callaghan's head, throw into Liverpool. Kind of across on the left hand side, across from the 18-yard box. Robbo goes to take the throw, waiting for a runner. Somebody show for him, for God's sake. Show for him. Still nobody. Throw in taken. Place it down the line to Jimmy Milner. Back to Robbo. Robbo again forced backwards. He cuts inside. Turns back on himself. Ball inside towards Bobby Firmino. Cleared by Albiol. Callaghan launches it upfield. Hendo gets across and wins it back. Well in, Hendo. Well done, son. Well done, Jordan Henderson. Ball back with Alisson Becker. He plays it to Joe Gomez. Henderson wants it back immediately. He takes it. Has a look up. Spreads it left to Virgil. He puts it into Andy Robertson. No, James Milner, excuse me. Milner plays it all the way back to Alisson. He gives it to Joe Gomez and Liverpool look to start something else. Again, Henderson dropping very, very deep here between the centre-backs to get the ball. This is something we've noticed more and more with Jordan Henderson. He does seem to split the centre-backs at time in possession. Ball back with Alisson. He plays it wide to Joe Gomez. Gomez has a look up. Into feet to Genie. He plays it with to Trent. Trent knocks the ball upfield. Intercepted by Koulibaly. He tries a long diagonal ball straight to Alisson. Been a bit sloppy from both teams at times here. Alisson tries a long ball upfield straight away towards Mane. Won in the air by Napoli. And they've won the second ball as well. Alan in possession. He gives the ball back to Albiol. Albiol, he plays it wide right. All the way back then to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper Ospina has had a lot of action today actually for Napoli. He plays it to Koulibaly. Koulibaly to Hamsik. Napoli just trying to play their way out here, but nothing too exciting. Again, they make it to the halfway line. Now they've gotten in the left-hand side. Let's see if Liverpool can get back across and cover. Trent comes back. Liverpool get numbers back now. Ball crossed into the box, wide right to Callaghan. Cleared by Andy Robertson. Breaks to the halfway line. Napoli back in possession. Ball comes out again, right-hand side. Callaghan, he plays it back. Insigne had gone too early. He knew he was offside. Ball back with Albiol. Albiol plays it left. Koulibaly. He plays it into feet. Again, ball goes wide left. Into Hamsik now. He has a look up. He plays it back out to the left. A bit of space there for Napoli. Tries a ball into the box. An early ball. Robbo's back there. Clears it well. Alisson comes out and claims it. Good defending. Right, calm it down now, Reds. Come on. Relax. How are we in the chat? Loving Hendo. He's on a mad one, said Ryan. Please answer what jersey are Liverpool wearing, said Keane. They're wearing the red one, mate. The home shirt. Long ball launched upfield again from the Reds, but to nobody. They're allowing Napoli back into this game by being sloppy. We need to retain possession a little bit more. I think the midfield need to be a little bit quicker when we do play through the middle. At times we're just launching those long balls up along the sides, hoping for the runners in behind. Doesn't seem to be working so far, but that's not to say it doesn't work once or twice. Napoli knocking it round, but the Reds are up pressing now in their faces. Ball back with Koulibaly. He plays it centrally to Alan. Alan plays it back out left. Again, Napoli run at the Liverpool defence. I'm looking at numbers. Liverpool have enough back. Ball played into feet. Ball played down the line. Napoli forced left hand side of the Liverpool penalty area. Turns through a few Liverpool challenges. Put your fucking foot in, for God's sake. Ball back with Napoli. Koulibaly. He plays it back to Albiol. Albiol has a look up. Nothing on. He plays it into Insigne, who's dropped deep. Back to Alan. Back to Insigne. Insigne dispossessed now. Liverpool regain possession with Jordan Henderson. Back to the goalkeeper. He plays the ball out wide to Trent. Trent has a look up. Back to Verge. Come on, Verge. Back to the keeper. Liverpool, I suppose, just settling back in after that forced substitution by Naby Keita. Maybe a little tweak in the way we've set up. Might take the players a few minutes here, so give them a bit of grace, guys. I know we haven't been great over the past 5 minutes or so. Long ball by Verge over the top towards Mo. Albiol comes across and clears it. Koulibaly, he's very strong in possession, isn't he? He's breaking down the left-hand side. God, he's got pace as well, but Verge comes across. Koulibaly creams him. Yellow card by the referee. Koulibaly booked, and rightly so. Totally unnecessary challenge there from Koulibaly. Silly stuff, but look, Koulibaly is now on a yellow card, so the Reds should be fucking targeting him. We should be saying to Mo Salah, we should be saying to Bobby Firmino, Sadio Mane, run at Koulibaly. He's booked now. He's walking a tightrope for the rest of the game. Gomez reminds me of Alan Hansen and Hippias, says Imran. Scouts Gaming said, what happened to Keita? Mate, he went off with a lower back injury. He went off on a stretcher, so looked serious enough. Hopefully he's okay. Shaqiri to play centre mid against City, says Andre. I'd imagine Henderson would just slip in there and take that place. I agree, he timed him out too, said Junior. What was this message actually? Let me have a look at it. Why did somebody time out somebody that said we'll beat Belgrade 7-0? Guys, come on, relax here, the mods in the chat. You only boo people out if they're being abusive. If you don't agree with their opinions, that's not a reason to boo people out of the chat. Liverpool in possession here, left hand side with Sadio Mane. Robbo goes on the overlap. Ball played edge of the box towards Gini. He has a poor shot and it goes wide. I hate when people are forced into those stupid fucking shots that they know from 25 yards out it's never happening. Just looking at the replay, played back to Gini. That's fucking ridiculous. He knew he was never scoring there. Absolutely stupid shot. Guys, anyway, back to the chat. Don't be booting people out because you don't agree with their opinions. If they're being abusive, time them out. Other words, let everybody have their opinions. How much was the tattoo, Craig? Asked Jonathan Tracy. I've got 2 sleeves, buddy. So, it's hard to say because many hours. Napoli try a long ball over the top straight into Alisson's hands. Liverpool now in possession on the right with Trent. Trent has a look up. Not much ahead of him. Plays it into Milner. Milner into Salah. He trips over the ball. Wins it back. Bit of a ricochet. Napoli back in possession. Hasn't been great from Mo for the few little clips he's had so far. And look, let's be fair, he hasn't been that involved in the game. But I don't remember him retaining possession yet when he's got the ball. Naby is good, but Liverpool as a whole are better, said Robbie. Virgil weighs 3 times. Henderson came on as well, Junior, mate, for Naby Keita. Virgil in possession now. He plays it to Joe Gomez. Gomez has a look up. Nothing on for him. He carries the ball forward a few yards. Plays it wide to Trent. Ball goes out. Sloppy stuff again. Come on, Reds. For fuck's sake, wake up. Where's the Liverpool that started this game? We're getting very fucking sloppy here. This Napoli team are here for the beating. Henderson wins the ball. It's with Gini Wijnaldum now. He spreads it left. Come on, the Reds. Robbo. He has a look up. Nothing on. Forced back inside. Ball up the line to Mane. Mane, the referee said he leaned on the player. Player went over. Free kick to Napoli. We're better than this. We can play better than this. We should be playing better than this. I don't know if that was a fucking free or if the player just jumped onto the ground there because he wasn't getting to the ball. But either way, free kick to Napoli. Taken quickly. Ball back with Koulibaly. Ball into Hamsik. Back to Koulibaly. He spreads it out left. Ball works its way down the left hand side. Liverpool again get numbers back. Long ball. Van Dijk spreads across. He's knocked down again. Are you fucking joking, referee? You fucking cunt. That was a clear free kick. He was pushed off the ball, you stupid bastard. How was that not a free kick? Can anybody tell me? Referee again with a fucking ridiculous decision. Anyway, Napoli take the ball. Play it out right. Ball with Callihan. God, that referee's a stupid cunt. Ball played centre to Albiol. Albiol spreads it out left. Knocked ahead. Gomez comes across. Well read, Joe Gomez. Gomez now in possession. He has a look up. Keeps carrying the ball forward because there's nothing on. Somebody show for him. Spreads it to Verge. Verge looks ahead of him. Strides out of the fence with the ball. He plays a long ball out to the right towards Mo. Mo's in possession now. He knocks it back to Jimmy Milner. Henderson tells him to go back to Gomez. 2-0 now to Barcelona. Ivan Rakitic with the second goal. Spurs getting their asses handed to them. Liverpool still in possession here on the right hand side. Jimmy Milner tries a ball into the box. Cleared by Napoli. Throw into Liverpool the right hand side near the corner flag. Who's the ref, said Ben. I don't know, mate. Some fucking gobshite. That's all I can say. No idea who he is. Barcelona winning 2-0. Yeah, I just there in the chat. A lot of people saying it as well. So, yeah, fuck Spurs. I'm glad they're getting a hide and hopefully they lose 10-0. Throw in here to Trent on the right hand side. He looks for Mo, finds him. Mo surrounded by players. Koulibaly clears the ball. Throw into Liverpool again on the right hand side. We need to be a bit more clever in and around the box. Throw in taken. Bobby, he has a look. Plays in Jimmy. Ball comes across. Cleared by Napoli. Again, poor passing by Liverpool around the opposition penalty area. Van Dijk in possession. He plays it centrally to Hendo. Hendo knocks it to Gomez. Gomez has a look up. He gives it to Genie, who slips. Could have been more dangerous. Liverpool have got players back. Hamsik in possession. He plays it infield. Callihan. He's looking for a runner. Plays it through Insigne. Again, Liverpool clear their lines, but that only came because of a slip from Gini Wijnaldum. We're causing our own problems yet again. Napoli still in possession here. Left hand side. Back to the halfway line. Koulibaly to Hamsik. Hamsik to Albiol. Albiol has a look ahead. Nothing on. Plays it back to Koulibaly. Koulibaly tries the ball through the middle. Henderson read it excellently. Ball back with Trent. He plays the ball into the channel to Mo. Mo forced back to Hendo. Again, come on, move it quicker, Reds. Hendo to Van Dijk. Van Dijk tells players to move into position. Robbo in possession now. He plays into feet to Firmino, who gives it away needlessly. Wins it back though, but still Napoli get it back. Again, fucking sloppiness from us. Just silly stuff. Napoli in possession with Alan. Again, back to Albiol. Our passing has been so sloppy. Again, ball back with Napoli defenders. Just knocking it round. Back to the goalkeeper. Ospina clears his lines wide right. Out to Insigne, who's now dropped very deep looking for the ball. Ball back again to the goalkeeper. Come on, close him down. Ospina launches the ball out left. Trent loses the aerial battle, but it only comes as far as Joe Gomez. He keeps it in play. Has a look up. Plays it to Milner. Takes it back. Gomez strides forward a little bit to Hendo. Hendo plays it wide right to Trent. Trent plays it back to Hendo. Nothing on for Hendo. Has a look right. Jimmy Milner gives it into Bobby. Bobby plays it in behind. Now here we go. Come on, Salah. Again, Koulibaly gets the better of him. Gotta be honest, guys. Not impressed with Mo so far in this game. He's lost every one-on-one. He's had every battle so far with Koulibaly. Koulibaly's come out on top. And Koulibaly's on a yellow as well, let's not forget, so we can't even dive in. Hamsik now in possession. Plays it out left. Napoli again, growing in confidence as the game goes on because Liverpool are giving the ball away needlessly. Ball into the box, turned. Good save by Alisson. Takes the... Quick snapshot in the box there from Napoli. Alisson palmed it away, came out and gathered the ball then. That's fucking silly stuff by us, to be fair. Napoli clear their lines yet again. Ball back with not Van Dijk, excuse me. Gomez spreads it out wide right to Trent. Trent has a look up. Somebody show for him. Plays it into feet to Bobby. Bobby has a time to turn. Cuts back inside. Runs at 3-4 Napoli defenders. Still in possession. Now Napoli finally get a foot in. Again, final third. We get there. We do nothing with the ball. Very disappointing so far from Liverpool in the final third. You'd wonder how long Klopp will let this go on before he looks at shaking something up, because we're getting into the positions again, but we're not punishing teams. We're not giving that final ball through. It's pretty clear what we're trying to do as well. That sometimes we're bypassing the midfield. The midfielders are pushing out to the right with Jimmy Milner. Henderson's dropping deep. And they're trying to look for those balls up the line to runners, and they just haven't worked out for us so far. Mane in possession. He has a run down the left. Well done, Sadio. Get your head up, son. Cuts back inside. Turns on himself. Head up. Again, sloppy stuff. Liverpool win the ball back. Napoli player goes down. Referee shrugs his shoulders. Trent now in possession for Liverpool. He's forced backwards to Hendo. Hendo back to Trent. Oh, Trent tried to cut inside. Came out off a Napoli player. Throw into Liverpool on the right hand side of the field. 34 minutes gone here, guys. Napoli 0, Liverpool 0. Throw in to Bobby Firmino. Firmino plays it down the line to Trent. Trent cuts it back across the box. Nobody there. Albiol clears, but only as far as Bobby. Bobby plays one into the box. Ospina comes out and punches. Fuck off, referee. Fuck right off. Ospina came out, took his own player out of it. Ball broke to the edge of the box to Liverpool. But because Ospina took his own man out of it, the referee stops play and Liverpool's attack breaks down. There's not a fucking real head injury. Let's be fair. You can tell when somebody's genuine. Look, the prick's getting back up now. I mean, I'm all for stopping for head injuries, but this was fairly clear what happened. Oh, I don't know. Frustration has grown here, guys. I love Ben saying we've conquered all of Europe. We're never going to stop. I love it, guys. Keep it coming. I would change it at half time, said the Revenite. This is none. It's not being great, to be fair. Again, I think it's the front three that are letting us down, if I'm being honest. And it's tough, because every time they get the ball, there is 2 or 3 players around them. And let's be honest, we've been spoiled at times with Liverpool and some of the magic that we've seen from the front three. But we do look poor, as a couple of people have said. In there, something needs to change. We look devoid of ideas when we get in and around the box now. It's just not coming off for us. Salah looks... He just doesn't look like the same player. I love the guy. I hope it turns around for him. I'm sure it will. He just needs something. One moment of magic or something. Just a spark to bring him back into life. Again, ball back with Robbo. Left hand side. He plays it in to Mane. Henderson, he plays a ball wide right to Trent, who does well to keep it in possession. He's forced back. Gomez back to Trent. Trent has forced all the way back to the keeper because nobody showed for him yet again. Alisson gives it to Verge. He's a look ahead of him. Left to Milner. Long ball upfield to Firmino, who flicks it on. Robbo, left hand side. Napoli player comes across, gets a ricochet. Cleared up the line to Van Dijk, to Milner. He gives it back to Joe Gomez. Gomez quickly plays the ball out to Trent on the right. Trent plays the ball in behind to Mo Salah. Salah in the box now. Koulibaly turns him, has a look up. Again, piss poor pass across the box. Why isn't Mo Salah having a run and taking a crack with his left foot in that position? Edge of the penalty area, exactly where Mo likes to be. Henderson shouting at him now as well. He should have turned. He had Koulibaly turned. He was about 20 yards out. He should have had a fucking crack on his left foot. Liverpool win the ball back now. Wijnaldum centre field. Henderson, he plays it back. Van Dijk now with the ball. Into Henderson. Henderson out to Trent. Trent back to Joe Gomez. Gomez is forced back to Alisson. I'd say Klopp will be looking forward to getting the guys in at half time, because you can see so many things that we're doing right, but there's so many things that can be improved on as well. Brilliant play there from Joe Gomez. Runs the ball out of the fence. Played left to Robbo. Robbo down the line, too strong for Callihan. Ball inside, shit cross, but it breaks to Mo Salah. Salah turns, has a shot, blocked by the Napoli defender. Only as far as Trent, who comes up and I don't know what he was trying. You see the headlines there, Trent, and he tried to have a strike from the edge of the box, but it's probably halfway back to Liverpool at this point. How's everybody feeling in the chat? Richard Hogan said, love your commentary, mate. Very professional, like BBC or something. And then you throw a line in like Spurs are getting their asses handed to them. So enjoyable and refreshing. Thank you very much, mate. That's really kind of you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. So, Ospina looking to take the goal kick now. Van Dijk, he's just having a word with the players, telling them to up their game. Long ball play. Callihan leans in. How the fuck was that not a free kick, referee? You fucking arsehole. Anyway, ball back with Alisson. What happened there was Milner went ahead of ball and Callihan eased into him and made him fall on the ground. And the referee gave nothing. But anyway, we're back. Ball now. 25 yards out. Ball to Insigne. He can't control it. Goes out. Goal kick to Liverpool. Sometimes you see refereeing decisions and you just laugh. You just think, how the fuck did you not get that? Goal kick taken towards Milner. Milner's beaten in the air. Ball goes out, throw in right hand side. Callihan no, he drops it. Looked like he was about to take the throw in, but he leaves it. 39 minutes gone here. Napoli 0, Liverpool 0. We can play better. Napoli are here. As far as I'm concerned, Napoli are here for the beating for this Liverpool team if we up our game in the second half. Napoli do have Mertens on the bench as well, don't forget to come on. And they also have, what's the guy's name that we were looking at buying before? I can't think of his name now offhand. Zielinski, sorry. Both of those on the bench to come on for Napoli in the second half. Are Red Star any good? Not by the looks of things, Scotty. No, they got beaten 6-1 today by PSG. So free kick here. On the right hand side, edge of the box. Well, I say edge of the box, it's right out beside the throw in, to be fair. Liverpool holding a line across the 18-yard box here. Very important they get this right. Alisson stands on the edge of a 6-yard box. Cross comes in. Keeper comes out and punches. Why the fuck didn't you hold that? But anyway, referee has his flag up for offside. Free kick to Liverpool. And instead of taking it quickly, what do? We put it down, let Napoli reset themselves, and then take the free kick. Silly stuff. Trent in possession now, right hand side. He tries a long diagonal ball towards Sadio Mane. Cleared in the air. Napoli player slips. Milner comes in. He's taken out of it. Referee says no. Play continues. Alan, centre field. Plays the ball right to Callihan. He has a look up. Insigne makes a run. Ball into the box. Cleared by Gomez. Henderson plays a 1-2 with Wijnaldum. Back to Hendo. He plays it into feet to Bobby Firmino. He's fucking pulled back. That has to be a booking. That has to be a booking. That has to be a booking, referee. He pulls him back to stop a counter-attack. That has to be a booking. You cannot just make up the rules and the laws of the game, you stupid cunt. That was a booking. Ridiculous decision. Liverpool centre field here with Jordan Henderson. Referee making up the rules as he goes along. For fuck's sake, I'm sick of this shit refereeing. Liverpool left hand side with Robbo. He plays a beautiful ball up the line to Bobby. Bobby looks left, looks right, cuts back on himself. Feeds the ball into Hendo. Hendo carries it in. Robbo out of the Napoli defender. Is it kept it in play? Has it gone out? What have we got? Still in play. Alan clears his lines. Again, Napoli start to counter-attack. Henderson comes back. I thought he was going to foul him there and take the yellow, but Napoli continue down the left-hand side. Liverpool have 4 back. Napoli have 4 in attack. Running at the heart of the Liverpool defence. See that out, Joe. See, good defending, Joe. Gomez, goal kick Liverpool. Let's look at this situation. So Firmino was onside there, and he stands looking at the ball. Well done. That's great stuff, lads. Well done. Goal kick taken by Liverpool. Left hand side, Andy Robertson. He has a look up. Nobody on. Force back. Too fucking predictable. Ball with James Milner. He plays it centrally. To Mane. Oh my God. Look at the space Trent is in. Fuck's sake. Move the ball quicker. Jurgen Klopp will be getting into these guys at half time because the spaces are there. Look there. Look at Trent again. Look at all the space he's in on the right hand side. Ball back to the keeper. To Virgil van Dijk. Back to the keeper again. Ball into feet to Hendo. To Van Dijk. To Milner. Liverpool trying to play triangles out of defence here, but it's still back with Virgil van Dijk. He plays it into feet to Bobby. Bobby's taken out of a free kick. Free kick to Liverpool here, right in the halfway line. 43 minutes gone. Napoli 0, Liverpool 0. That pitch is shocking as well, to be fair. There's lumps coming up all over the place. Free kick taken quickly. Jimmy Milner in possession now for the Reds. He tries a long diagonal ball. Trent controls it beautifully on his chest. Knocks it back to Gini. Gini to Joe. Back to Virgil. Back to the goalkeeper. Nobody fucking showing from again. This is dog shit from our midfield and our forwards. Dog shit. Nobody showing. No options for the centre back at all. Like, ridiculous. Oh, Robbo tries a headed ball. Cleared by the Napoli defender. Back to Ospina. He clears the ball upfield. Van Dijk and Gomez there, all the way back to the keeper. Nothing to worry about. Joe Gomez in possession here. 44 minutes gone. James Milner strides into midfield. Misplaced pass goes under his feet. Napoli back in possession again thanks to Liverpool. Referee blows up, free kick. This is frustrating to watch at times, guys, I have to say. I don't know how much of this we can put down to the pitch being shit, and it does look like it's breaking up under feet, to be fair, but this is not Liverpool. This is not the Liverpool that we're capable of. I don't know what to say. We'll get into it more at half time, see how you guys are feeling. We're heading towards half time now, a minute or so to go. Hamsik in possession for Napoli. Plays it left to Koulibaly. He plays it back left. Back to Koulibaly. Plays it right. Albiol. Albiol looks for a long ball down the centre. Van Dijk clears with a header. Comes to Mo. High foot against Koulibaly. But again, the referee just makes up the fucking rules as he goes along. What is the point of having these fucking idiots in charge of games? That's like one of the first things you learn as football. It's a high foot. His head was there, you stupid prick. I'm fucking sick of retarded referees refereeing football games. It's ridiculous. Throw in now to Napoli on the left hand side. Foul throw, but we won't even call it a foul throw, ref. Sure, we'll let that go as well because we're making up the rules here. Napoli try a long diagonal ball to the back post. He's offside. Free kick to Liverpool. That's 4 fuck-ups by that referee in the space of 10 minutes. 4 fuck-ups in 10 minutes. All basic stuff. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway. 4 minutes of added on time here at the end of the first half, guys, because of the injury to Naby Keita. So we've had one of those now, so there's 3 minutes left to play. Free kick to Liverpool. Alisson takes it deep in the box, launches a long diagonal ball out to the left-hand side. Mane wins it in the air, but he only knocks it in as far as Alan. Again, Callahan leans into Milner, but Mr. Makey Uppy the rule says it's fine. Napoli in possession with Albiol. He knocks it back to Ospina. Ospina plays it out wide right to Albiol. Plays it into feet to Alan. Alan turns. James Milner gets a tackle in. It's late. Referee goes to his pocket. Yellow for James Milner, and it was late. No arguments there. It was a yellow card, to be fair. I know at times, guys, I seem worked up and biased in my opinions, but I do try to be fair as well, and that was a clear yellow card. I don't think Milner can have any arguments. He was late. Studs are out. Caught him on the foot. Klopp knows what he wants. You can see him on the sideline telling the players what he wants them to do. Yeah, look, if this game is there to be won, I've been saying it since the first 10 minutes. Liverpool are capable of beating this Napoli team. They aren't great. Free kick taken by Napoli. Long ball over the top. Alisson. Why didn't you pick the ball up there, Alisson? Perhaps. I don't know. Pick it up when it's in your box, mate. Rather than clearing your lines and giving them a throw in. Fucking hell. Throw in taken by Napoli. Left hand side. Ball back to Hamsik. He launches one into the box. Alisson claims it. He trails a quick throw out to Sadio Mane. Mane on the left hand side. Again, surrounded by Napoli players. Nobody there for him. He regains possession well. Good strength shown by Sadio. Free kick to Liverpool. Good strength by Sadio Mane there. But again, we tried to break and there's just nobody shown for him. Camera pans to Mo, who takes a deep breath. He can't be happy with his first half performance, but to be fair, a lot of these Liverpool players can't be too happy with their first half performance. We've huffed and we've puffed, but haven't really delivered as of yet. Napoli again in down the left hand side. Insigne, he plays it back. Space on the right, Napoli play a ball across. Robbo reads it. Gets in, well done Andy Robertson. Ball into Mo Salah. Salah back to Firmino. Run at them, go on, run. Lay in Mo. Go on, Mo. Take him on, Mo. Fuck! Silly stuff, but Mo wins it back. Plays in Firmino down the left. Go on, Bobby. Bobby's forced out wide. Back inside to Hendo. Hendo to Trent. Trent down the line to Hendo. Get the ball into the box before the referee blows the fucking whistle. To Trent. Backwards again. Fucking ridiculous. Referee blows up for half time. Fucking pathetic. Right, guys, half time. Let's go into the chat, see how everybody's feeling. I'm feeling really fucking frustrated anyway. Right, let's go into the chat, see how everybody's feeling. First half versus Leicester was pretty bad too, said Junior. Think Craig should jump in centre midfield. May he definitely help us get a goal. Ben said, I've never seen you that mad, Craig. It's pathetic. I've got to be honest, guys. It's basic stuff. Some players are doing the right thing and getting into the right positions, but there's no options. Nobody is shown for them ahead of them. Apologies to anyone there who was wearing headphones. I'm sorry for the shouting down the microphone there. Apologies. I forget sometimes that I have people listening. So apologies to anyone there that's wearing headphones. Craig, we're missing a number 10, said Louis. Again, Fassel, mate, I'm really sorry if you're wearing headphones. Craig, bit hard on Allison. To be fair, all he had to do was pick the ball up, Paul, in his box. It was headed back, and rather than pick it up, he kicked it out for a throw, which gave Napoli a chance to attack us. So, if I'm being hard, buddy, I'm only doing it because I hold our players to the highest standards, because they're brilliant. That's what they're capable of. And what else we got? Klopp should bring on... Yeah, that's not even funny. Coutinho obviously doesn't play for us, mate. Have you ever been on the hill in Croke Park, mate? Yes, of course I have. Not a massive GIA fan, but yes, I've been on the hill. Revanite said, Klopp needs to make halftime subs. Don't be so stubborn, it's not working. Exactly. Look, let's be honest about this. It might seem harsh. We all love Mo Salah, and I don't want to be critical of Mo because I really, really do love the guy, but he needs to come off. He needs to come off here, and we need to be bringing on Shaqiri or somebody who will have a run at that defence, because every time Mo Salah has got the ball out on the right hand side, he's been dispossessed or given the ball away. And we've got to be honest about this. It's the Champions League. It's the elite level of football. We want to be the best we can be, and it's just not good enough at times in the final third. Craig, I said something about the biggest shock of my life. Would you like to know? Of course, Ben. Do let me know. Is your missus pregnant or something? I'm having a guess. Is your missus pregnant? I don't even have headphones and I had to turn down the phone, said Louis. Apologies. Should the Reds bring on Shaqiri for some creativity, said Mr. Hot Nichols. I would say yes, mate. Being honest, lad, nothing wrong with that. I'm always going to be honest, guys. That's one thing you'll always get from me on here, is my honest opinion. It mightn't be an opinion everybody agrees with, and I'm completely open to that. We all see things a little bit differently. Of course, we all wish the best as well to Naby Keita. I don't have volume on here, guys, clearly because I'm doing this and I can't have the volume on because of copyright. So if anybody hears anything on Naby Keita, please do put it into the chat because I'd love to know. Connor saying the pitch is basically a potato field. It's fucking shocking. Honest to God, it is. There's too much water on it and it's breaking up under feet. Do you play FIFA? Said Robbie. I don't, mate. I'm not a computer gamer at all. My ears are bleeding now, said Navarro. I'm so sorry, guys. We should be winning. We need a goal fast, said Siobhan. Look, we're capable. We're definitely capable of beating these. They're there to be beaten. I'm sure Jurgen Klopp will get into the players at half-time. He won't be happy with what he's seen. I mean, we're just fans and we can see where things are going wrong. So, have no doubt that the manager will know exactly what he wants from the players. And he'll be pointing out situations where the players should have done things differently. And hopefully they listen. But if they don't listen and he gives them 10 or 15 minutes, he can't be scared to make a change. If it's not working, it's just not working. I know Klopp likes to give players time to work things out on the field, but sometimes you just have to say that players have had enough time to try and work out situations and it's time for a change, and I feel we need a change. Shaqiri and Sturridge, said Connor. I definitely agree with Shaqiri anyway. I'm trying to see, it's tough because of the front three, I don't think Bobby's had much. Mane has looked a little bit sloppy, but at least he's running at people. That's one thing I say about Sadio. At least he's picking up the ball, getting turned and running at people. Mo's not even getting the turn sometimes. He's just giving it away. Not a good showing. Look off the pace, said Mickey. Guys, I have to shout it out. You guys know we're on here. We're a channel. If you're watching, please, guys, hit that subscribe button. We'd love to welcome new people to the channel. All the content is free. So if you're watching, hit that subscribe button. And don't forget, guys, hit a like as well. I'm in secondary school year 8. Please don't stop me watching. And also some girl I've known from science, she just told me she likes me and I like her. Well, that's class, Ben. Well in. Great to hear that there's a bird that likes you, buddy. Don't be shy. Make sure you tell her you like her as well. And of course, I'm not going to stop you watching the channel, mate. it's not my place to tell you what you can and can't watch, buddy. That's up to your parents. But with regards to the young lady that likes you, well in, sir. Make sure you look after her and treat her well. Any lady that you bring out or you go out with, treat them with the height of respect because they deserve it. What else have we got? You're frozen, Craig, said Vinny. Am I frozen to anybody else? He's fine to me, said the Revenite. 2-0, says Murtaza. Not great, Craig, can take a draw. The front three need to start their engine, said LFC_5. Robbie said, how do you watch the game live? I can't find it. Mate, I can't give out links or anything. I know we can't show it here, but I can't even post links for you, sorry. Salah needs some good goals to boost his confidence, said Tony. He does. He just does need that bit of luck, doesn't he, mate? He needs one to go in or something. Just to boost his confidence and get him back to the Mo we know he can be. Because he's fucking awesome. We know how good he is. Excuse me. Gomez and VVD have been quality and Mane's been alright. Hendo been alright as well. Apart from that, we've been pretty poor, said Liam. I think you've got it fairly right. I think the fullbacks have been okay as well, but not many options for them when they get down the wings. What else we got? Yeah, at least Spurs are losing, said Liam. What score was that one? It was 2-0 last I heard. Is it still 2-0 at half time? Pepper said, give Mo another 20 minutes. Maybe. Yeah, maybe 15 anyway. Country roads take me home, said Tom. There you go. I've been with my girl for 3 years, said Ali Clips. Well in, mate. I'm with my missus 18 years this year. So there you go. I'm 37 and with my missus 18 years. I'm getting fucking old. I'm currently sick, so the stream will make me feel better, said McSwigs. Thank you. And again, apologies for the scream there before half time. I keep forgetting sometimes that the mic's above my head here and that you guys are watching with headphones on. So apologies on that one. Salah hasn't looked the same since Kiev, said Stephen Richards. And that is true. You wonder, was he... I keep going back to this. Was he rushed back? Has the stuff perhaps with Egypt affected him a little bit mentally? Is he drained? I spoke at the start of the season where I said we probably should have given him an extra couple of weeks before he had to come back. But that was just my opinion. Jurgen Klopp's an excellent manager. I'm sure he'll have a plan in place for Mo. Right, what else have we got? What type of injury is Naby's? It was a lower back injury that I seen, mate. Well, I'm looking at it. I'm actually looking at it right now on the screen. He's holding his lower back. He does look to be in a lot of pain, to be fair. Fingers crossed it's nothing serious. Obviously our thoughts are with Naby and I hope he's okay. With mine 20 years, I'm married 18, says Mark. Well in, sir. Well in. Trent needs to be calm and composed. He seems like he's not thinking in certain situations, said LFC_5. Murtaza said, did you see what Salah did when he scored against PSG on the bench? I did, mate, but you rewind that a little bit. He celebrated before he threw the bottle at the ground. He did celebrate the goal, but he threw the bottle at the ground because he was pissed off with his own performance. He'd just given the ball away and a goal came of it a few minutes before that, so it's got. I don't believe that has anything to do with us scoring. He was just frustrated. I think a lot of us would be in a similar situation. I wouldn't hold that against the guy at all. Sergio Ramos is a disgusting player. Despise the man, says our Juventus fan. Mate, he's a cunt. Excuse my language for that word if it offends anybody. But Sergio Ramos is an absolute prick. Siobhan Watt said, Mane will do well this season. I agree, Siobhan. I think him getting the number 10 shirt has given him a boost. I feel it's lifted up his confidence. Hendo coming on has been a plus in defence, but a bad thing in attack, said Liam. I get where you're coming from, but I don't think we can really be too critical of Jordan Henderson. He's the only one that's trying to move things along quickly. He's trying to speed up play. That's his job, to drop back there, pick up the ball and start things ticking over. You wonder, did Gini Wijnaldum then get pushed a bit further forward when he came on? I haven't really been paying much notice, if I'm being honest to that, so somebody needs to be stepping in. What we're trying to do seems to be play the ball up the line far too many times, but we're being too predictable in what we're doing. I'm a Limerick man. We brought the All-Ireland home, said Tony. Congratulations, mate. And was it Dermot Desmond, Tony, who gave all the county clubs €1 million to celebrate Limerick winning the All-Ireland? That was a beautiful gesture by him. Connor said that scream was poetic, to be fair. Paul said, can't believe so many on this, make me sick like an LFC players. We're top of a group. Mate, I don't know what you're reading, but people are being honest, Paul. Buddy, I get where you're coming from, but it's only fair that our fans are honest on this forum. We can't just come on here and blow smoke up players' arse. We love the players, but we're allowed to critique their performances. Nobody's coming on here that I've seen so far and saying Mo Salah shit, get out of our club, or James Milner's a prick, leave. Everybody is just being honest about what we've seen during that first half, and it just wasn't good enough. And that's fine. I respect people more for coming on here and giving their honest views of what we're watching. We're not here to blow smoke up their asses. We're here as fans to give our honest views of what we're seeing. The ref is a joke, Liam, you're right. He's been an absolute disgrace. Do you think there's any risk of Bobby losing the starting spot to Sturridge? Not in my opinion, Sammy, mate. If there's somebody going to lose the starting spot at the minute, it wouldn't be Bobby for me. Mo would be the weaker of the three in my humble opinion, but again, it's a tough call. Is Buvac missed today? No, I wouldn't say so, because the players know what to do. It's just the final ball that's letting us down. And sometimes players just aren't shown. It's JP McManus. Apologies, Tony. JP McManus. But it was a beautiful gesture. Allay. There you go, Brian. There you go. Get in with the allay, lads. Let's raise the team ourselves. Why is Naby off? Said Connor. He had an injury to his lower back, mate. Looked serious. Hopefully he's okay. Lukaku was garbage. No argument here. Shaqiri needs to come on. Bobby hasn't really done anything yet, said Liam. Jesse said Clavin and Ings aren't at Liverpool currently. Yeah, that's true. It's a fair point. Don't know what it has to do with the game, but it's a fair point. Raggy would have these in his back pocket, said Stephen. Sturridge's coming on the 91st minute and he'll store a screamer, says McSwig, so nothing to worry about here. Paul said, you're watching match, you missed some bad comments. Obviously, mate, I can't. Yeah, you're probably right. I did miss a lot of comments. I have to be honest, I am watching the game. Apparently, Insigne went into Keita's back for a challenge. Naby went straight to the ground, so I'm sure it's a terrible tackle. But if he got booked for it, I'm not sure. Keane, I'd have to look at the back, mate. I didn't see the challenge that caused Keita to go down. Come on, boys, we can do this. Never give up, said Ben. Absolutely, Ben. I'm fully with you, mate. We're more than capable of coming out here in the second half and winning this game. We're not trying to be defeatist, lads. We want to get behind the team. Of course we do. We fucking love this team. But I think sometimes it's just a little bit of disappointment because we know what they're capable of. We're not frustrated because we're seeing shit week after week here. We're just frustrated because we know how good these boys can be. Vinny said 2 goals to Liverpool in the second half. Who's been the best player so far? Asked Mighty Lad. That's a good question. Both centre-backs have been excellent. Other than that, I'd struggle to really pick out anyone who stood out for me, mate. The 2 centre-backs have been pretty damn good. Craig Klopp should give him a drop of Diet Chav. I mean, Stephen, it's the answer to everything, mate. An old drop of Diet Chav at half-time, the lads will be out there, everything will be tickety-boo in the second half. The pitch looks like the park nearby me, said Tonic. It's shit. It is shit, let's be honest. The pitch is breaking up under feet. Are Juve fans going 2-1 to Liverpool here? We need Buvac. He's a great plan B man, said Connor. Fuck off, you wind-up merchant. What else we got? We've conquered all of Europe, said Sammy. Damn right we have, mate. And we're never going to stop. From Paris to Turkey, we've won the fucking lot. And let's not forget that we are European royalty, guys. One thing I will say is we haven't looked phased. We might have been off our game a little bit, but we're not phased here. If anything, Napoli look a bit more shook. They look like they've got absolutely no ideas other than launching a ball into Insigne or trying to get a ball wide right to Callihan to get in behind Andy Robertson. They're pretty easy to read Napoli's intentions. Faisal saying when you walk through a storm, hold your head up high. You know the words, guys. Let's get behind the guys. As Vinny said, hit that like button, guys, and please do. We do all this on the channel for free, as we say. This is a community channel. We don't want people's money. We don't want to make a profit. All we ask is if you're enjoying the content, guys, hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. This is a channel that we like to welcome in Reds from all around the world, and of course any football fans. But most of all, we just like you guys to hit that subscribe button if you have a second. It means the world to us. All our content is free. You get to watch this bald and overweight Irish idiot come on and do some streams. And if you're liking what you've seen in the first half, then I think you'll enjoy the channel because you kind of get our sense of humour. The guys in the chat are brilliant. I think we have some of the best subscribers around, particularly in Liverpool circles. They're honest people, they're good people. I'm looking at the goals here from the Spurs game. Coutinho banging one in. And Rakitic here with the second one. Sorry, I just want to enjoy these goals. Hang on. Rakitic with a screamer in off the post. Pick that out. 2-0 to Barcelona. Spurs seeing what it's like to really come up against the big boys. They can stop kidding themselves now that they're a big club. What else we got? Napoli midfield has some quality. Like the Reds are pressing them. Stay calm and pick out the passes, said Liam. Then why aren't we winning? Said Edward. I don't know, mate. Why aren't we winning? You give me the answer. Come on, guys. Like and subscribe, said Mark. Please do, guys. Team's coming out here for the second half. Klopp's out there already. I've no doubt Klopp will have had the video clips ready for half time. Will have shown the guys exactly what he wants. And of course, Ancelotti will have had similar words with his team. 45 minutes to go here, guys. It's up for grabs. Mo's come out for the second half. I'm just having a quick look to see if there's any changes. It doesn't look like there is. Nobody's waiting there to come on at the halfway line. So, looks like both teams are unchanged for the second half. It's there for the winning, guys. Let's get behind the team. Mertens looks like he's warming up there for Napoli. Right. Liverpool, of course, playing from left to right here in the second half. So let me just make sure I have the clock ready to go. Referee having a look. And we are underway. Second half's underway, guys. Napoli in possession here. Ball back with Koulibaly. And remember, guys, Koulibaly's on a yellow. So we should, in my opinion, be targeting him in the second half with our runners. Ball back with Albiol now. He's in possession. Has a look up. Nothing on. Carries the ball forward a few yards. Long ball up the centre. Breaks to Hamsik. Hamsik plays it left. Ball works its way out on the left-hand side of the field. Ball played centre. Henderson comes across and clears. Napoli in possession though on the corner flag. Ball comes back. Early cross whipped in deep to the back post. Robbo has a look up. He clears his lines. Ball breaks to Alan. He's in possession. Plays it back. Callihan now has the ball on the right hand side. He plays the ball back. Ball into Hamsik. Hamsik plays it back to Albiol. Albiol carries it forward. Switches it left to Koulibaly. Koulibaly back to Hamsik. Koulibaly. Again back to Albiol. Albiol spreads the ball out wide right. To Callihan. To Alan. Dispossessed. Well done. Sadio Mane. Mane having a run at Napoli here now. Surrounded by players. Brought down. Free kick Liverpool. Mane appealing to the referee. It was a free kick, to be fair to me. It didn't look like anything more. Just seeing it here now. He got a touch on the ball, to be fair. To be fair to Milik, he got a touch on the ball. Free kick taken quickly by Liverpool. James Milner in possession. He plays it back to Virgil van Dijk, who gives it back to Jimmy Milner. Milner into feet to Sadio. Beautiful turn there by Sadio. Well done. Sadio launches a long ball up to Mo, who's surrounded by Napoli players. 3 of them. So I don't know why we're playing the ball into him when he's 3 around them. Ball cleared by Ospina. Outright to Callihan. He knocks it back. Albiol now in possession, I think. Launched upfield. Van Dijk against Milik. Van Dijk wins that one. Second ball breaks. Gomez wins that one in the air. Firmino comes deep. He picks up the ball. He tries one over the top to Mo. Mo looked like he was pulled back there. Referee's having none of it. Napoli continue with possession. Again, Hamsik. Hamsik seems to be dropping a little bit deeper here, trying to make things tick. Long ball over the top to Insigne. Gomez comes back, tracks back beautifully. Well done, young Joe Gomez. Great defending, son. Well done. Ball cleared up line and out of play. Throw into Napoli. Just near the halfway line. That was a beautiful piece of defending by Joe Gomez. Well tracked. Tracked the run of Insigne and nudged them out of the way. Well done, Joe Gomez. Ball all the way back now with Ospina. He plays it wide right. Back with Albiol. Albiol again carries the ball forward a little bit to Hamsik. Hamsik into feet to Insigne. Milik leaves it. Ball played back to Insigne. Gomez comes and clears it. Wijnaldum. Aerially, I think we can win balls in the air, but the direction of our headers for me is fucking shocking at times. I just don't think we can aim a pass with our heads at all. Anyway, ball on the left hand side with Napoli again. Look up the line. Ball played in. Gomez wins it. Ball breaks. Oh, Koulibaly gets across. Well in. Napoli, left hand side of the field. Trent clears the ball, goes out. Throw into Napoli, left hand side. Throw in taken quickly all the way back to Koulibaly on the halfway line, left side of the field. He plays it to Hamsik, who plays it back to Albiol. Back to Hamsik. Back to Albiol. He looks up, spreads the ball wide right. Callihan. Does he keep it in? He does, but it only comes as far as Andy Robertson. Robbo tries to clear it, comes off Callihan. Robbo wins the second ball aerially. Van Dijk comes across, he wins it. Ball goes out, throw in. Throw into Napoli, right hand side of the field, about halfway between the halfway line and the 18-yard box. Taking quickly. Ball comes to Hamsik. He's forced backwards, gives it to Albiol. He's forced back to Koulibaly. Pressure comes from the Reds. He plays it forward. Hamsik. Back to Albiol. Albiol has a look up. He plays the ball through the middle to Insigne. He flicks it on. Good strike. Goalkeeper gets down. Oh, well cleared. Whew. Strike there from Napoli. Alisson gets down, palms it out. Ball springs back into the 6-yard box. Liverpool player comes across, clears it. Corner to Napoli. I'm just having a look. It was a strike from Milik. Down low. Goalkeeper parries it. Parries it back into play though, which is poor to be fair. Should have parried it out to the left. But again, tough bobble on this shitty pitch. Corner from Napoli here, right hand side, outswinger. Ball played deep. Won in the air by Virgil van Dijk. Second ball won. Wijnaldum. Again, we walk ourselves back into trouble and give the ball away. We're counter-attacking, but we give away possession needlessly. Napoli now in possession. Still in possession. Ball played across. Insigne has a look, plays it backwards. Alan. He takes a couple of steps, launches a long diagonal ball towards over Trent's head. Koulibaly. Well controlled by Koulibaly, edge of the box. He whips in across. Back post. Andy Robertson takes no chances, clears it. Corner to Napoli. Napoli gesture to the fans to get behind them. Liverpool need to weather this. Napoli have come out a bit quicker here, but it's been again sloppy from us. Corner to Napoli, another outswinger. Ancelotti's not happy with something. He looks like a fucking miserable cunt anyway. Corner taken right hand side. Long, deep corner. Won by Koulibaly. Edge of the box. Strike comes in. Well saved, well held by Alisson Becker. Quick throw in taken by Liverpool. Book him! Fuck you! Book him, you smarmy prick. Get your card out and do your job. Sadio again, professional foul, stopped them from turning, and the referee bottles it once again and doesn't book the player. Goal for Harry Kane, by the way, 2-1 in the game between Barcelona and Spurs. Virgil van Dijk plays it back to Alisson. I'm fucking sick of this referee. That was a clear professional foul. You're supposed to book him. Gini Wijnaldum now. He looks up. Nothing on. Plays it back to Gomez. He's forced up the line. To Mo. Ball goes out. Throw into Liverpool. Right hand side of the field. Sturridge warming up on the side of the field. Liverpool take the throw in quickly. Virgil van Dijk in possession. He gives it to Robbo. Robbo in defeat to Bobby. Back to Robbo. Liverpool playing little triangles trying to make space. Well done, Sadio. Sadio Mane, well done. Still in possession. Left hand side of the box. Still has it. Tries to win a corner, but it doesn't quite break. Ball comes to Bobby Firmino. Edge of the box. He's dispossessed by Alan. Alan looks to start a counter-attack. Napoli try and play a 1-2, but they didn't read it and ball goes out thrown to Liverpool. The one thing I'll say, we've questioned the front three of this Liverpool team. Sadio Mane is the only one I'm seeing who is picking up the ball and running at defenders. I have to give him credit for that one. He's not shying away from it. He's trying to create. Liverpool in possession here. Gini Wijnaldum. He looks up, into feet to Mo. Mo turns back, gives it to Hendo. Hendo plays it wide right to Trent. Nothing on for Trent. He gives it back to Wijnaldum. He's forced back to Gomez. Gomez squares it across to Van Dijk. Now, space here. Stride forward, Verge. Come on, have a look. Ball out left to Robbo. Robbo takes it in a stride. Has a look up. Plays it back to Hendo. Hendo dummies it to Jimmy Milner. Jimmy Milner, ball over the top to Trent. Can't control it. Another wasted opportunity from Liverpool. Trying to be too fucking clever again. Come on, Reds. Again, nice ball by Hendo. Nice run by Trent. But it was just a little bit too much on the ball. Trent couldn't control it. We need Shaqiri on. To all those people in the chat who were saying about Shaqiri, I'm with you guys. I fully agree with what you're saying. Goalkeeper takes the goal kick, launches it wide right. Milner wins it. Callahan grapples with him. Referee says free kick to Liverpool. I'll tell you what though, I have to give Callahan credit. Milner's down, by the way. Let's hope this is nothing serious. Callahan is the master at getting away with not actually going for an aerial duel and nudging his man off the ball and not giving away a free kick. I've seen him do it at least 6 times during this game and the referee has not punished him once. 3-1 Barca, said Sammy. There you go. Who's your favourite player? Asks Junior. Is there anything to be said for another mass? There's always something to be said for another mass, mate. Loving the fathered head reference. Well in. But that will be an ecumenical matter. Joe Gomez, he plays it back to the goalkeeper. Alisson has a look up. He plays a long ball out left to Robbo. Robbo heads it back in field to absolutely fucking nobody. Insigne wins the ball for Napoli. Again, we can't aim a header. I don't know what it is. He had like 4 players, can't aim a header. It's ridiculous. Professional footballers and they can't aim headers. Napoli breaks left hand side of the field. Early ball in towards the back post. Over hit. Can they keep it in play? Callahan does manage to keep it in. Again, another cross about to come in. Gomez, diving header. He clears it. Ball breaks with Sadio. Sadio against Alan. Again, he's brought down. Referee not having any of it. Nah, shrug your shoulders, you cunt. Let them do what they want. You're fucking useless, ref. Ball breaks left. Napoli again, forced backwards. Koulibaly, 3-1. Messi scored for Barcelona, just to confirm. Again, ball played out wide right now. Back to Albiol. Gomez has been tremendous, for those of you in the chat. Albiol, he carries the ball out, launches a long ball upfield, into the feet of Milik. Milik looks left. Runners here for Napoli. Ball crossed in. Again, excellent defending by Virgil van Dijk to read the run across the near post. But Van Dijk is down now. Looks like he's okay though. Excellent defending from Virgil van Dijk there. Napoli get in on the left hand side. Insigne runs across the near post. But Van Dijk, well done son, well done. Read that situation beautifully. Right, Insigne takes the corner here for Napoli. Their left hand side. Milik points where he wants it. Insigne plays it short. Ball crossed in near post. Cleared by Jimmy Milner. Liverpool have a chance to counter here. Or counter. But again. Fucking stupidity par excellence there from Liverpool. We have a chance to counter. We turn with 4 players to run at Napoli. And we cannot play a stray fucking pass to one of 3 midfielders. We overhit it and give it back to Napoli. Ridiculous stuff. Napoli spread the ball out left. Insigne knocks it down. He gets it back. Forced back. Back to Koulibaly. Koulibaly plays it over to Albiol. Albiol spreads it wide right to Callahan. He plays it inside to Alan. Alan back. Back with Albiol again. Napoli starting to dictate the play a little bit. Keep control of the ball. Liverpool haven't seen much of it for the last few minutes. Again, Napoli on the right hand side. Alan in possession. He tries a ball into feet. Dummied. Goalkeeper comes out. Claims it. Nearly 60 minutes gone. 57 minutes gone here, guys. Napoli 0. Liverpool 0. And we've been disappointing, to be fair. Again, Firmino gives the ball away. Left hand side of the field. We just can't control the ball and get it out of feet in this game. Simple stuff, but we're not doing it right. As I say that, Napoli miscontrol the ball and it goes out of play for a throw into Liverpool. Come on, guys. Kloppo, you need to be making changes soon, buddy. It ain't working. Ball thrown back to Gomez. He gives it back to Alisson. Alisson has a look up. I don't know what he did there, but it somehow found its way to Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk gives it straight to Alan. Again, we're giving the ball back to Napoli. Napoli get in behind. Great defending by Liverpool. Well done. Well fucking done, James Milner and whoever else that was. Seemed like a certain goal scoring opportunity there for Napoli. Again, Liverpool tried to counter. Oh my fucking God! We cannot pass the ball. It's ridiculous. Insigne now in down the left hand side. Napoli hit a shot high and wide. This is fuck. Somebody needs to get a hold of that midfield. Henderson, it's your fucking job. Somebody has start having words with that forward line. They cannot keep doing this. Firmino gets the ball and he does the hard part. He turns the player and makes the space and then gives the ball to fucking nobody. It's ridiculous. Liverpool in possession here with Hendo. He gives it into Gini. Come on, Reds. Gini plays it out left to Robbo. Robbo forced back to Gini. Gini's forced all the way back to Verge. To Gini. Back to Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk looks ahead. Gives it into Hendo. Hendo turns. He plays it to Joe Gomez. Gomez back to Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk over to the left hand side to Gini Wijnaldum. All the way back to the goalkeeper. He plays it to Gomez. Gomez has a look up. He plays it all the way up the line to Mo Salah, who heads it down. And guess what? Napoli regain possession from the second ball because we can't head a ball apparently. Alan here, he knocks the ball out wide right. Again, we give away possession cheaply. Napoli in possession. The manager needs to change this. It clearly isn't working. Hamsik now deep. He launches a long ball over the top towards Insigne. Well read by Gomez. Van Dijk clears it, but referee says nothing doing there. Van Dijk wanted a free kick. Napoli still in possession here in the left hand side. Cut inside. Roll the ball across the box. Alan from deep. He tries a shot. Blocked by Liverpool. Only as far as one of the Napoli players. Again, Salah brings down Napoli player. Free kick. I have to say that this is disappointing that we're not seeing a change. Either in system or in personnel here by Klopp. And I know we've made a substitution already, but this clearly is not working. Disappointing. Guys, how are you seeing this? Let me dip into the chat. It won't be like this on Sunday against City. If this carries on for any more games after Sturridge has got to get his chances, it's shocking. We need to change that front three. Connor said this commentary is much more entertaining than the game. Thank you for that one, Connor. And guys, don't forget to sub as well while we have a little break and play here. Hit that subscribe button. Throw in taken quickly by Napoli. Henderson wins it back. Gives it to Sadio. Sadio tries to break. Go on, lads. Go on. There's two of you. Sadio, run at him, son. Run at him. Oh, let them get back. Still in possession though. Left hand side of the box with Bobby. Bobby looks to break into the box. He plays it. Cleared by Hamsik. Trent picks the ball up. Right hand side. Launches ball. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake. We give the ball away again. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Callihan down the right hand side now. He plays it inside to Alan. Alan spreads it wide right. Left, excuse me. Napoli again in possession. Hamsik, he spreads it across to Albiol. Where's the fucking pressing? We're giving him all the time in the world on the ball. Albiol plays it to Hamsik. Hamsik has a look up. Milner half takes 2 steps towards him and jumps around like a gorilla and then just stands there. Gives it back to Albiol. Albiol launches a long ball up to Insigne. Referee blows, I think, offside, but referee's allowing play to continue. Now Alisson remembers he can pick up the ball inside his own box. Good man. That's a mighty beard though Alisson has, I have to say. Love a goalkeeper with a beard. He throws the ball out to Trent on the right hand side. Trent has a look up. Hendo wants it, but Trent says no. He plays it up the line to Mo. Mo takes a touch, gives it back to a Napoli player. Of course it does. That's what our forwards do in this game. We play it in defeat and they give it to a Napoli player. Again, Ospina clears it. Gives it to Koulibaly. Klopp, make a change, my friend. This is not working. Albiol in possession. He plays it. This seems like I'm just on repeat here. The same stuff over and over and over again. It's so obvious. It's so clear. But yet we're letting them do it time and time and time again. Again, Napoli just strolling around, knocking the ball around. Ball with Hamsik. Firmino stands there instead of trying to press him. Ball back to Koulibaly. At least Mo puts a press on. The ball goes back to the keeper. He plays the ball into feet to Hamsik. Hamsik spreads it left. Well read by Trent. Gives it to Mo. Mo gives it to Jimmy Milner. Milner plays it back to Trent. Trent into Mo. Mo has a touch. Go. Oh, unlucky, unlucky. That, like, I'm not going to be critical on Mo there. That was a tough move, but Napoli managed to clear their lines. Henderson, he plays it across to Van Dijk. Van Dijk heads it to himself. Then decides to just send Insigne down the shops. Knocks the ball out left. Mane was lazy. Offside. Ball goes back to Ospina. Goes out for a goal kick. We need to make a change. Why? Why? This is what drives me mad sometimes, when it's clearly not working and we just allow this shit to go on over and over again. Koulibaly now, he spreads the ball out wide right to Callihan. He manages to keep it in play. Nope, linesman puts his flag up, it goes out. Throw into Liverpool on the left hand side. Robbo takes it. Plays it back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk all the way. So we have a throw in the halfway line and we end up giving it back to our goalkeeper. That's fucking stupidity. Gomez now, he steps out of defence. The only shining light for me in this game so far has been young Joe Gomez. Gives it to Trent. Trent, he gives the ball away to Milik. Milik to Insigne. Back to Hamsik. Hamsik to Alan. Koulibaly in possession. 3-2 now. Lamela has scored for Spurs. 3-2 in that game. Napoli in possession here, left hand side. Still looking to the bench, hoping to see a substitution about to be made. Albiol in possession now. He strides towards the halfway line. Gives it out wide right. Same patterns of play over and over here from Napoli. We should be fucking reading these situations. Again, long ball over the top, comes all the way to the keeper. Alisson now in possession. Napoli about to make a substitution. Dries Mertens, I think, about to come on for Napoli. So they want to go for the win. They can see they're on top here because Liverpool are doing absolutely nothing with possession. Ball given to Trent. Trent has a look up. He carries the ball into midfield. Gives it to Sadio. Sadio forced back. Surrounded by Napoli players. Gives it away. Won back by Trent. Napoli come out. Play it off. Throw into Liverpool on the right hand side. It's absolute no quick footwork. No quick movement of the ball. Take the ball into possession. We're surrounded by players. There's nobody to lay it off to. There's no runners coming. Quick 1, 2, 3 move and you're in behind. It's not rocket science. Gomez strides out of defence. He gives it into Hendo. Hendo spreads it across to Van Dijk. Van Dijk, give it to Go or give it to Genie. Genie, carry the ball. Carry it. No, he plays it to Robbo out left, who's forced to give it back into him. Carry the ball. He plays the ball across to Gomez. Why the fuck aren't our central defenders or Genie Wijnaldum stepping out of defence and running into the heart of that Napoli team to create space? He gives it to Hendo. Hendo has a look up. Gives it back to Trent. The same pattern over and over again. Trent gives it over to Van Dijk. Van Dijk, give it quicker. Genie, run. Run, son. Run. He gives it back to Hendo. He gives it back to Van Dijk. And we are where we were 30 fucking seconds ago. Henderson gives it into Jimmy Milner. Milner now has a look up. Nothing on for him. Plays it out wide right to Bobby. Bobby cuts back inside. Into Jimmy Milner. Milner lays it off to Trent. Trent plays the ball up the line to Firmino. Out off Koulibaly. Corner to Liverpool. Come on, Reds! Junior, mate, if you think Napoli are a good side, I give up, buddy. They're not. They're average. They're bang average, and we are well capable of beating them. If we were even at 70% today, mate, we'd be beating them. Don't go and try and say that we're not playing bad here and Napoli are playing well. Don't give them the credit, mate. It's not fair. They're playing alright, but we've been dog shit. Let's be honest. Come on. Milner about to take the corner on the right hand side. He swings it in. Verge goes up. Won by Koulibaly. Sorry for my imaginary header there. Ball breaks out to Henderson. He whips it in deep to the back post. Cleared again by Koulibaly. Monster of a fella. Oh, unlucky, unlucky. Strike by Mo just wide of the post. Unlucky, Mo. At least you had a crack, mate. Have a crack. Nothing wrong with it. Double substitution here from Napoli. Mertens to come on and Verdi, and they're going to replace Ruiz, and I can't see who the other player was yet, so bear with me. So Verdi replacing Ruiz. We're holding our own against one of the best teams in Italy. Bullshit. Fuck right off with that opinion. Both of you, Junior and Paul, I love you both, but it's a dog shit opinion if you're trying to justify how bad we're playing by saying that Napoli are good. Napoli are an average team that don't win Serie A, that finish behind Juventus every season, that we should be going over here and beating because they're not that great. If you guys want to hide behind that bullshit fanboy Liverpool opinion, then so be it. But I call games as I actually see them. I keep saying I'm not here to blow smoke up players' asses. I'm here to be honest in my opinions. Napoli are average. Average. That's why they don't go far in the Champions League. That's why they don't do well in Europe. That's why they haven't won the Scudetto. So don't go blowing smoke up their asses saying we're holding our own. Fuck right off with we're holding our own. We're more than capable of beating this Napoli team. You know it. I know it. Stop trying to justify how bad we've been by saying, oh, we're doing well. We're holding our own against Napoli. Come on. Come on. A 7 out of 10 Liverpool will be winning this game. Free kick here, left hand side. Big men go forward. Come on, Verge. Robbo looks like he's going to swing this one in. Mr. Juventus fan, I watched Serie A myself, and Napoli are good, but they're not playing well here. They're not playing at all well. Milner, ball out wide right. Mo knocks it down to Sadio. Sadio sticks his head in bravely. Ball breaks out. Mertens tries to have a run. Again, Joe Gomez, well done. What a player. Well done, Joe. Milner, right hand side. Well done, Jimmy, to keep that ball. Milner has a look down the right. Tries to get a cross in. He's crowded out. Ball back with Koulibaly. He clears the ball upfield left. Throw into Liverpool. Still no action by Klopp with regards to substitutions. I understand we made one in the first half and a forced change, and that does stop what Klopp can do a little bit. He needs to leave himself an out, but something needs to change here. Come on, the Reds. Van Dijk, he strides out. Plays it back to Robbo. Robbo has a look. Plays it across to Joe Gomez. Gomez plays the ball upfield towards Milner. Well won in the air by the Napoli defence. Hamsik now in possession. He plays the ball back to Albiol. Albiol has a look. Plays it wide right. Again, Napoli just knocking the ball around. The really frustrating thing for me here, guys, is I would have taken a point against Napoli. I would have happily taken a point against Napoli before this game started. I would have had no problem with it. It's a decent result away in Europe. I think this Napoli team are bang average, and I think we should be over here beating them. And I don't think we're playing well at all. So I understand people that say they watch Napoli, blah, 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 blah. But Napoli are average. They're a decent side. As I say this, Insigne breaks left-hand side. Cuts it back. Again, Insigne played in left-hand side. He plays the ball into the back post. Well defended by Robbo. Only breaks, no, breaks out the edge of the box. I think it was Mertens, was it? No, I'm not sure who it was. Swung a right boot with it, nowhere near the goal. Sammy Sosa said, Napoli's a good team. Everton's a good team. We should be beating Everton 9 times out of 10. No excuse for not leading at Napoli either. Ball back with Alisson. Still 20 minutes to go here. Still time for the Reds to do this. Ball played upfield towards Mo. Mo can't quite win it in the air. Ball played back. Turned over possession. Go on, Bobby. Get your head up, son. Go on, son. I don't even know what to say there. Firmino picks up possession. Tries to play a through ball through to a forward that was surrounded by 3 players when Gini Wijnaldum was in down the left hand side. I give up. I don't know. It's just the wrong pass. There's no other way around it. Tried the Hollywood ball instead of the 7 out of 10 ball. Napoli, left-hand side, Insigne, he cuts back inside. Gives it to Dries Mertens. Overlapping the right-hand side. Good ball played in behind to Callihan. Alisson Becker with an outstanding piece of goalkeeping. Good move by Napoli. Opened up space on the right-hand side. Callihan got in behind. Alisson Becker, well done. He was just onside, to be fair. Great ball in behind. No, the flag did go up by the referee. Apologies. The referee had got the assistant, had the flag up, but great goalkeeping by Alisson nonetheless. Allen in possession. He gives it to Hamsik. Space opening up now in the midfield. Hamsik spreads it out left. Insigne. He gives it to Hamsik. Back to Insigne. He plays it across to Allan. Our players are just jogging around the field at this point. Where is the fucking intensity? Come on. Napoli playing in between the lines. Mertens. He has a look up. Left hand side. Again, Joe Gomez comes across. Offside though, said the referee. But again, great defending by Joe Gomez. Somehow our free kick we end up giving straight back to Napoli though. We couldn't see it because the camera didn't show it. And Robbo clears his lines. Well, Alisson has his hand up, so he must have just misplaced the pass. I couldn't see it, the camera didn't show it. Corner to Napoli here, right hand side, 74 minutes gone. See what happens here. Corner, outswinger. Cleared, well done Bobby Firmino. Breaks as far as Alan, he plays it back. Napoli in possession, has a look, spreads it out left to Insigne. Koulibaly's in on the left hand side. Koulibaly has a look up, plays a deep cross. Back post, Mertens cleared off the line by Joe Gomez. Calm as fuck. I love you, Joe Gomez, you are fucking brilliant. Oh my god, Napoli passed the ball. For those of you who aren't watching this, Joe Gomez made an excellent clearance off the line. I'll get back to that. Napoli passed the ball in behind one of their own players. 3 of our players look at each other and look at the ball and none of them go to move to it. Napoli player picks up the ball and has a shot. There's no excuse for that. I don't know what to say. But Joe Gomez, excellent piece of defending there, clearing the ball off the line. Milner being replaced here. Let's see. Nothing but love for Jimmy. Nothing but love for the man. Fabinho about to come on. I find this a strange substitution. I find this a substitution that says Liverpool are happy to take a point. Great to see Fabinho get some more minutes. Always delighted to see him come on and get a few minutes. Robbo, he heads the ball left to Mane. Napoli clear again with Albiol. He plays the ball back. Goalkeeper plays it back to Albiol. Albiol plays it into Alan. Alan to Hamsik. Far too much space between the lines here for these Napoli players. Again, all the time in the world to play the ball out left. Insigne, he tries a flick on. I don't know, guys. Let me know how you're seeing it. Gomez plays back to Alisson. Alisson plays it across to Van Dijk. Van Dijk forced to play the ball up the line, straight to a Napoli player. Napoli recycle possession back to the goalkeeper. Again, Napoli just knocking the ball around at the back. Koulibaly now in possession. Again, do what you like, Koulibaly. Have a cup of tea, mate. Take a break. No one's closing you down. Do what you fucking want. Ball played to Hamsik. Hamsik played it out wide left. Miscontrolled. Throw into Liverpool. Come on, throw it quickly. Trent gives the ball to Fabinho. He has a look up. Gives it back to Trent. Trent forced backwards. He gives it to Hendo. Hendo to Fabinho. Drop of the shoulder. Has a look up left. Moves into space. Plays it back to Van Dijk. I'm sick of saying the word back in this game, to be fair. Again, he has the ball. Spreads it wide right. Good ball to Trent. Trent tries to play the ball into Salah. Salah manages to get it second time around. He gives the ball into Hendo, who tries to thread a pass through. Read by Koulibaly. Well won back by Liverpool. Bobby Firmino. He runs at the Napoli defence. He's surrounded by players. Nobody shown from there to spread the ball to. Napoli clear it once again. Hamsik in possession. He's closed down and robbed by Gini. Great play, Gini. Well done, son. Trent now in possession. Gives it to Mo. Mo to Gini. Gini surrounded. Gives it back to Hendo. Hendo breaks towards the corner of the box. Manages a bit of space on the right hand side. Pulls it back. Gets your cross in, Hendo. Go on, son. Plays it out to the box. Trent. Trent whips the ball towards the back post. Cleared by Albiol. Only as far as Firmino. Inside the box. He plays it back to Robbo. Robbo has a look up. Tries to pass through. Of course, we can't thread a pass through either. Ball cleared by Fabinho. Throw into Napoli on the right hand side. Oh, don't know. This is frustrating, guys. The few times we've worked positions, the last pass has been awful. Some good play though in that build-up, to be fair. Great tracking back by Gini Wijnaldum. Throw into Napoli on the right hand side to Insigne. He heads it back to Albiol. Albiol forced to clear the ball upfield. Fabinho wins it in the air. He gives it to Albiol. Albiol launches a long ball downfield to nobody. Alisson comes out. Plenty of time. Takes his time. Plays the ball into feet to Fabinho. He gives it back to Alisson. Gives it to Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk takes a couple of steps forward. Plays it back to Robbo. Robbo gives it to Fabinho. Fabinho spreads the ball wide right. Way over here. Out for a throw in to Napoli. Napoli throw in, taken left hand side, given back to Koulibaly. To Albiol. All the time in the world he wants. All the time in the world. Into Hamsik. Out wide right. Again, through ball up to Alan. Alan wins the battle with Gini Wijnaldum. Turns him twice. Well done, Andy Robertson. Fabinho in possession. He gives it to Gomez. Gomez forced back to Alisson. Alisson clears his lines. Long ball up towards Mo. He loses the battle. To Koulibaly. Again, Napoli knocking it round. Trent wins it. Again, Koulibaly takes it off Mo Salah. But to be fair, it was difficult for Mo to control that one. Ball comes to Albiol. He knocks it across to the right. Again, those Napoli centre-backs having all the time in the world to knock the ball around. Now look, he just strides into space. Firmino stands there looking. Ball comes left hand side, misplaced pass by Napoli, throw into Liverpool. I don't know what to say about the substitutions or lack of. Another one coming here from Napoli. Zielinski, I think, coming on. Hamsik, we spoke about this during the week. Hamsik very rarely sees through the full 90 these days. He's coming on to be replaced by Zielinski, a player who was, of course, linked very heavily with Liverpool a few years back under Brendan Rodgers. Again, ball back to the goalkeeper, Alisson. 10 minutes to go. Alisson gives it to Van Dijk. Van Dijk has a look up. Fuck off. Honestly, just fuck off. I'm not even describing that. It's just ridiculous. Ball back with Napoli. Napoli knocking it round the right hand side. Long ball over the top towards Insigne. Van Dijk wins it in the air, but knocks it down to Dries Mertens. Second ball again we lose after an aerial win. Left hand side. Ball crossed in. Oh, ball rattles off the crossbar. Napoli should have been 1-up. Crossbar saves Liverpool's blushes there. Zielinski with a shot high and wide. Napoli should be 1-0 up. Oh, how did that not go in? Dries Mertens rattles the bar. Liverpool were blessed. Absolutely blessed that that isn't 1-0. Fuck. How? Great piece of forward play there by Mertens. Comes off his shin. Rattles the bar. Oh, he must have thought he'd scored. Thankfully, he didn't. Still 0-0. 8 minutes to go here. Come on, Liverpool. Napoli really trying to push for the winner, it looks like here. They know they're home in the Champions League. They know they need to pick up 3 points. In the big scheme of things, a draw for Liverpool isn't at all a bad result. It's just, for me, the frustration of the way we've played, particularly looking ahead to the weekend. Napoli still in possession. Knocking it round the back. Koulibaly, he plays it into Zielinski. Zielinski plays it into Free. Again, left hand side, back to Zielinski. He plays it centrally to Alan. Alan looks up. He plays a long ball over the top towards Insigne. Same ball we spoke about all day. Into that left hand channel. This time he manages to get it. Again, ball back with Napoli. Zielinski. Ball goes backwards again to Koulibaly. Koulibaly to Albiol. Albiol has a look up. Let's not forget, guys, Napoli drew their first game 0-0 away at Red Star. They'll need to pick up points. Oh, Hendo, come on. Unnecessary free kick there for Napoli. Henderson, a little bit over-enthusiastic. Clipped the heels. Yeah, it was definitely a free kick. Just looking at that chance again. Fucking hell. He rattled, and we say rattled, he rattled that bar. Ball still with Napoli here in the centre. Koulibaly knocks it left to Alan. Alan, ball into the channel to Dries Mertens. Mertens has a look up. It's not Mertens, is it? It's Verdi, excuse me. Verdi tries to get in down the line, overruns it. Ball goes out, goal kick to Liverpool. Almost 84 minutes gone here, guys. Still 0-0. Napoli pushing and pushing and pushing. Being the home team, you'd expect it. Pushing to try and get that winner. Fingers crossed we can catch them on a counter-attack here. Fingers crossed we can nick a winner right at the end. Got to believe. You've always got to believe. We're capable of it. It hasn't been our day so far. We've had a little bit of luck with the crossbar. We can do this, Reds. Come on. 84 minutes gone. Still time. Alisson takes the goal kick short to Gomez. Gomez plays into Fabinho, who's under pressure. Plays the ball into the channel towards Salah. Salah's judged to a fouled. Free kick to Napoli. I don't think I've ever seen a more yellow set of teeth than Carlo Ancelotti's. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude. You've got enough money. Go to the fucking dentist and spring for some Bobby Firminos. Albiol in possession. Again, Napoli just spreading it around at the back. Zielinski coming deeper now, looking for possession. He plays the ball out wide right to Callihan. Callihan back to Zielinski. Zielinski back to Albiol. To Alan. Alan threads it back to Koulibaly. He turns back on himself. Gives it to Albiol. Alan. Into Dries Mertens. Again, Napoli just trying to create space, but Liverpool moving side to side, not really giving them anywhere to get in behind. Good pressing by Gini. Well done, son. Well done. Good pressing. Well done. This is what I'm talking about. That's what we need to be doing. Mane. Ball in behind the Salah. Good goalkeeping by Ospina. Manages to get out and clear his lines. Breaks to Napoli. Napoli into Insigne. Insigne has a run. Has a look up. Turns back on himself. Henderson comes back. Forces him backwards. Insigne still with possession. He looks centrally. Plays the ball up down the line to Dries Mertens. Mertens brought down. No. Referee gives a free kick to Liverpool. Mertens adjudged to have brought down Joe Gomez. Guys, that incident there that we nearly got in behind is exactly what I was talking about. This is what we're capable of. This is why I wanted Liverpool to be pressing higher up the field. You seen what happened when we pressed. Gini Wijnaldum, absolute credit to the man. He took it upon himself to hound, press and get at that Napoli fucking back four. They gave away possession and we got in behind. That is what we should have been doing. Napoli launch a long ball upfield. Salah tracks back and wins it. Van Dijk launches the ball over the top. Mane wins the second ball. Run at him, son. Go on. Into Mo. Mo just gave it away, by the way. As has happened a lot, unfortunately. Napoli now looking to break down the left-hand side. Into Insigne. Insigne plays it to Zielinski. Napoli getting numbers down the right-hand side here. Mertens plays the ball wide to Callihan. Well done, Andy Robertson. Great defending. Well done. Free kick to Liverpool. Tried to turn for a counter-attack. Alan brought him down. Yeah, clear foul. Again, you could see what Sadio was trying to do there, but good goalkeeping from Ospina there. And the replays, you can see he came out, clears his lines. Got to give the keeper credit for that one. Gomez plays the ball through the feet to Mo. Mo being dragged out of. Finally, the referee gives him a free kick. Ball taken quickly. Referee says it's moving. Daniel Sturridge about to come onto the field here. 2.5 minutes to go. We know Sturridge only needs 24 seconds. Mane, amazingly, is the player being replaced here. The only Liverpool player who's looked like he can run after Napoli defence is being replaced. Well done, Sadio. Decent 88 minutes, son. Come on, Studge. We know you only need 24 seconds. Just give it to Studge. He'll lash it in top bins. We leave here 1-0. Job done. Well done, Sadio. Well done, son. Come on, Dan. Here we go. Studge time. Free kick to Liverpool here, just inside Napoli's half on the right hand side. Just a reminder, Danny Sturridge on the field now for Sadio Mane. Trent standing over the free kick. Nobody shown for him. Everyone just standing still. Plays it in to Mo Salah, who heads it to the invisible man. Zielinski now comes back, picks up possession. Verdi comes and Trent comes across and clears it. We got in a goal or a throw-in coach. We need to get in a coach to teach our players how to head a ball to another red player, because we're shocking. We're knocking the ball into nobody. Oof, Gomez taking no chances there, clearing his lines. Well done, young man. Throw into Napoli here, left hand side. Throw in taken quickly. They're forced backwards. Back with Koulibaly. He plays it across to Albiol. Albiol knocks it to Alan. Alan plays it back to Koulibaly. Koulibaly to Zielinski. Zielinski to Alan, left hand side. He plays it back to Koulibaly. Alan again. Acres of space here in the right hand side for Napoli. Oh, they work a nice ball in behind. 1-0 to Napoli. It was coming. Insigne scores. 1-0 to Napoli. You know what? You can't argue with it. You can't argue with that one bit. They were the only team looking to go and win the game. Napoli won. Liverpool 0. Insigne with the goal. Don't know what to say, guys. We've been shit. Napoli have deserved this. They're the only team that look like they've tried to go and win this game. Nice move, nice ball in behind to the back post. Insigne slides in to score. He's the happiest midget on the field. What's the referee put on injury time? Haven't seen yet. Not that it matters. We've been fucking dog shit. 3 minutes of injury time. One of those has taken place already, so 2 minutes to go. Gomez in possession for Liverpool. Launches a long ball upfield. Salah wins the header. Koulibaly clears his lines. Gomez heads it straight back to a Napoli player. Napoli clear their lines. Gomez, instead of taking it down, heads it all the way infield to Mertens. Liverpool clear. Sturridge plays the ball down the line. Nobody there. Ball goes harmlessly out. Throw into Napoli. Right hand side of the field. Robbo loses his footing. Mertens gets in the right hand side. Nobody's with him. Mertens on his own. Turns back. Alan plays a ball over the top on the right hand side to Callihan. Callihan. He has it cleared. Napoli try another ball to the back post. Cleared, goal kick to Liverpool. Chance created there because of the footing lost by Robbo because of the shitty state of the pitch. So guys, look, I cannot begrudge Napoli their victory today. Ref, no, nothing there. No. 30 seconds to go. Napoli in down the left hand side. Gomez comes across, clears his line. Again, Napoli clear their lines. Offside, free kick to Liverpool. Hurry the fuck up and take it. 15 seconds to go. Robbo's going to just launch one as he has to. Time's almost up. Van Dijk's up there. He clears it. Napoli get back possession. They clear their lines. 5 seconds to go. Trent clears it to nobody. Referee has a look at his watch. Insigne still in play. Ball goes out of play. Free kick, I think. Referee has everyone to calm it down. It's only going to be seconds till he blows his whistle, guys. just looking back, they're showing, and rightly so, they're showing Napoli's goal. It's an Italian production company. You're going to expect them to show the goal. Referee blows his whistle. Game over. Napoli win. We'll be back in 15 minutes, guys, with the post-match show. I'm going to have Connor on with me to give me his opinions. Anybody who's enjoyed the stream tonight, apart from the result, look, thank you for joining us. Don't miss the post-match show. You will not want to miss my opinions on this game. Connor will be with me as well. Guys, look, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to sub. Don't forget to hit the like button. It was not a good display by Liverpool tonight. It's not good enough. We'll talk to you in the post-match show. Up the motherfucking Reds.